Okay.
So they can hear everything, they just can't see us?
Yeah.
Alright,
Yeah, they can.
Oh, we can now? We're good?
Yep.
We're up?
Yep.
Okay.
Pick something out.
Yeah. There's actually a bunch of good topics on this.
Okay, let's see. Religion.
Oh no!
Sorry,
first
dude.
one.
Yeah,
How
the
many
first
times? How many times did you put
You
religion in there?
You won't, I put-
64.
I've been waiting. I just know all of them are religion.
Like we were gonna talk about.
We're gonna
religion
talk about
tonight,
this
no
for
matter
a
what.
good minute. You want me to
What's
like-
everybody's standpoint on religion?
Don't even start.
Let's
They're
not
all
do that.
cults.
They're
I mean, what,
all
okay,
cults.
so you put down religion. What do you mean? What part?
The religion
Or
as a
what
whole.
what type
the
of
religion
religion?
as a whole.
As a whole,
religion as a whole.
Yes.
religion is just man's attempt at finding a greater scheme beyond life, literally. Just a greater. They want something to make them feel better about
So-
dying and there's
Yeah.
nothing.
So
to
it's
it.
like
I agree
it was
with
like
that.
it's like a safe zone. Like
So
if
that-
I
But
die,
it's
it's
not
something
even-
to rely on
it's
afterwards.
for your emotional
It's a,
fucking.
some
it's
sort
a-
of
I
hope.
think it's a moral support.
yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
A religion is good when it comes into the being of like inspiration, like the Sistine Chapel, the artwork of it, like that's like good motivation.
Well, it's
like
just
athletes,
influences.
yeah, influence.
But that's
like
the thing, it's
athletes
also
use it as
influence.
But it
motivation
can also
every day.
influence
It's
people to
influence
kill
the
people.
crusade,
Yeah.
the Great
Yeah,
Crusade.
that's
Exactly.
when
It definitely
religion
has
flips
done that
over
too.
into like it turns horrible because like wars, the Crusades, and all that. It turns
Religion can turn a good man bad because it literally requires so much commitment that there's no
It could also turn
there's
a bad
no
man
room
good.
for
Exactly. It could also turn a bad man good though.
that's the terrible thing
Yeah.
about it. That's the terrible thing.
Like, it,
I mean,
Yeah, it
honestly,
could go
does it
either
turn a
way.
bad man good, or does the bad man just get kind of, pushed back a little bit? I mean, honestly, because people don't. Tiger doesn't change its stripes.
Exactly. Yes.
It's
It
a
could
bad
be
man
very-
Like you
still.
can pretend
They're
to
just,
change,
it's
but
like
if you're not
it's like
actually
using
it
doing
can be a
religion to
very
hide.
overwhelming
It's all like a front,
process.
basically.
Of
Unless
sorts.
you
Exactly.
literally want to
Literally,
change.
they're wearing it like a mask, like thinking somehow them being Christian is going to stop people from realizing that they're a predator of some sort. Because the belief in God should not be a basis on how your personality sits, like where you
So
are.
you think all religion is false, completely?
entirely false?
yes.
You have
Every
no
single
hope
one.
of-
Every,
you have
every
no
single
hope of
one.
a higher power, nothing.
No.
And it's not even a hope, really. It's I know this is one of the topics in there, but it's just the realization that there has to be another form of intelligent life because it can't just be a chain of coincidences that we're here, but it can't be some
The vast
giant
of the
fucking
universe.
being in the sky that strikes down cities. Like, oh fuck, you don't believe me, lightning bolts. Like, you can't just do that. Like, there's no button to Armageddon, and all that fairy tale bullshit. And 90% of the religions out there, they have that fairy tale bullshit.
Yes.
It just seems so like do you really hear yourself talking about it? Like Buddhist.
That's exactly what I
brainwashed
think.
To it though, like they're so brainwashed
Yeah.
that they actually
Yeah,
accept it.
that's the problem. Is
They think
from
it's-
birth they are brainwashed. These young innocent kids are brainwashed.
But when you're taught that
fiercely,
from a
bro.
young age, you know it no different.
It becomes your reality.
Yeah.
It becomes everything, and
Alright.
you are so stout and so into it that you cannot find any other way. You won't listen to anything. And it's nuts. I've tried so many times.
So, religion as a whole, nobody
Well,
here.
It's like a
believes-
mixture between being a slave
I don't.
and being
No.
kind of opening
I
up.
believe
to
in
make
a
it
higher
better
power, like a god.
Yeah,
But not
exactly.
a god portrayed in the Bible.
Exactly, a higher entity.
That's what God is a higher entity.
But not one that we can understand in any. I feel like
Yeah.
that's what religion is, trying to understand something that is inconceivable.
Yeah, you laid it down pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was a
Straight to the
fast
fucking
topic.
point.
That was a
All right,
straight-
is
that was
there-
a fast topic.
Is there any stuff we live in the Bible Belt? Like Christianity is a big part of America and its culture and everything. Is there any stuff in the Bible that you guys think isn't true and is true?
Well,
I think a lot of it's not true.
It's definitely
The
not
more
A
true.
lot
like-
of it's not true.
Yeah, the
But
more
is there
divine
any-
parts of it are ridiculous, but
Yes,
it does
but-
it does put down some good points about being a good human being.
Yes.
No, I mean like how about
that's just a moral
Was-
compass. That's all it comes
That's what
down to.
that's the
Was-
best thing about it
compass.
is it can be a good.
But like
moral
taking
compass.
somebody's rib and making a whole nother person.
That's what I'm
you
saying,
cannot
the-
do
the-
that. Is
the
literally
more-
so impossible.
The,
What
the
about,
more the more divine aspects are completely ridiculous.
Yes, and the fact that people believe that literally blows my mind.
But that's the thing. if you're brainwashed since young age.
Okay, but you
You
have
are gonna
common
believe in
sense.
that.
Like, okay,
Common sense goes at the point. Like, if when you're
can
raised
be
at that point,
faltered.
No,
common
no.
sense at that.
no, because you have your own, like you have the,
Yeah, and
you have the
common
ability to decide.
I mean,
what
you
Common
gotta-
sense for them is
you're-
warped at that point to saying it's common sense to
Intelligence-
believe in God.
Intelligence
And
isn't given
believe
till
Okay,
you go
when
to
you're
school and start
older-
learning. If you go to a church school and start learning,
Dude,
you know
when-
nothing else.
No, because you have resources like a phone to do your own research to
But
believe what you
if
want
you
to
don't
believe
know
in.
there's another option, why even?
You do
try?
know there's another option because every single person has a phone.
But that's the thing, they don't know what to look up. They don't know what to
I
look
mean,
for.
look up your own thing. You learn on your own.
You say that, but a lot of people are scared to, really.
Oh yeah, because they
It's-
don't want.
Exactly,
Yeah.
they're so scared of
It's
the truth.
basically like you don't want to
So
disprove it because
you're scared
you
it
want to
might-
have
yes.
hope.
Yeah, you're scared that it actually might be false.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That everything you were taught from since a young age is completely false, and that's like
I
life
think-
And it's,
shattering.
yeah, it's
I do not
definitely
think.
life-changing.
Okay, this is another religion. I do not think that you should be able to brainwash your kids at a young age.
But they're your kids.
I don't. Yeah, but
Yeah,
I don't
yeah,
think
you
that's
should
right.
be able to
Okay,
guide
they're your
them
kids.
how
Do you
you
think
should
it's
parent them.
morally acceptable to fuck them? It's your kids.
Hey, it is your kids.
It
is your
Good point
kid.
again.
It is your creation, so you have control.
No, you do not have. So you
No,
can do
that is-
whatever
it
you
is
want
wrong.
to those kids, morally knowing that's wrong.
So
You
when
can, doesn't mean you should.
so when you will like
What?
inevitably have a kid, will you guide it towards like?
you guide it, but you don't force. They can. Do their
So
own
if
thing.
it like
You're
full on
forcing a moral
believes
compass into it.
in Christianity, if it
No,
full on
because a
believes
moral
in
compass
Christianity,
is
would
a
you?
human like.
A human what? A human idea of good and wrong?
Yeah.
Right and wrong? It's a human idea that maybe we're so special we should treat each other kindly.
That's what
When
what
we're
comes
just
with
more
the complex brain.
We're more sophisticated animals and animals
That's what
kill
comes with the
animals.
complex brain. You have different emotions that other animals don't have.
But why try to force a child to experience this?
You're not, but sooner or later they're gonna experience it on their own.
Are you sure?
Yes, you're 13 years old. You take a fucking kid. You tell them about religion, or you tell them about the universe, like the Big Bang. What are you gonna believe? That's common sense.
But that's the thing. You tell them about God or the Big Bang.
Yes. What do you think a kid that has no knowledge of either is going to use? He's going to use common sense because one has facts and the other does not.
I mean, God has some fact.
What?
There are
What
some-
is there
some
any
fact.
factual evidence of God?
The fact that we're here.
No, you're not saying
The
that.
com-
you
the-
can't-
the-
They're
the
different.
complex- the
A
complexity.
kid that grew
The
up on like
complexity of the universe that
No,
takes
of the
billions
human
of
race.
years.
The-
The human race.
the complexity-
Evolution. Completely evolution.
Yeah.
It cannot
Evolution.
be just a series of that many coincidences.
It's not
lining
coincidence.
up.
It's literally you think it's a coincidence because we found no other planet with complex life because we're not smart enough
That
to
we-
find.
now, wait,
Okay, if you
we
find
have not
if
found.
you find 3,000 other fucking planets with complex life, you're gonna be like, wow, we're really not as special as we thought. And evolution can literally cause take a dolphin. A dolphin has a more complex brain than any other mammal. It's literally evolution.
Evolution is. It's impossible to prove that it can be that. There
Okay,
are so
but it's
many
also
things.
impossible to prove
How
that God
complex
did
the
that.
human eye is
yeah, it's just
cannot just
It's
be
not
formed
just a
through
human
a
eye.
series.
It's take any other animal with an eye. Take a
It
dog's
can-
eye.
It cannot be from just a series of coincidences.
Believe it or not, it can be.
Things, a coincidence
Believe it
being
or not, it can be.
them just so
Okay,
happen
okay,
to
so
be arranged
no,
in a
okay,
certain,
no,
certain
listen.
way.
Okay, you're saying that the Earth is a coincidence. No.
Yes.
Take any other planet that's in a habitable zone. It's not a coincidence that it's in the habitable zone. Sooner or later, that could form life
It
Yeah.
could,
It's
because
just
it's
a matter
in the
of-
habitable zone.
but
it's
it
a matter of
evolving to
time
a
at that
level of
point.
us.
Okay,
needs
but
guidance.
what
What
if there's
needs
another
so
guidance.
you
planet?
think
It gets guidance from other
you think intelligence, the way our intelligence developed, could evolution on a different planet, intelligence will develop differently.
Yes.
Yes, I
Yes.
think so too.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
that's a different way of thinking and a different.
But it would need
Okay, but-
guidance to hit where we are. To achieve what we've
Okay, but we
the
are
way
not-
the human
Then how
body
did
We
is
haven't
needing
even studied the
guidance.
whole
We
Earth.
haven't
Where do
guidance.
you
We
think
get
that
our
we're like
guidance.
so complex and so
Where
crazy?
did
Like,
we get our guidance
we
from?
barely just left this Earth.
But you also
60 years
you
ago.
also only use a fraction of your brain at any time.
Okay, but what if there's literally other planets that literally are more complex brain than us? They would just think that we're stupid.
Yeah.
But that's the thing.
I think we.
You're thinking out there. I'm saying here, right here. God, I'm not thinking God.
Okay, but I'm just saying
Affected the
you're
whole
setting,
universe, that's
you're
bullshit.
setting like the
I'm
human
saying
brain like
us.
you're. I don't think it's as complex as you think it is. It is, but
It
it's
is.
not.
It is infinitely more complete. It's more powerful than the strongest supercomputer on the planet, and takes less electricity than a light bulb. It is more powerful than you could ever understand. Every memory you have is stored in back storage. You can't remember it, but it is there. Every
Yeah.
memory, every sound, sight, smell, it's all
you
there.
don't forget nothing.
Only thing is you. You're the only living.
Okay, so what happens when you die?
When you die,
Yep.
all the energy stored in your body is transferred to another form. It's a common theory of science. Energy cannot be created
reincarnation.
or destroyed.
Exactly.
Not reincarnation. You don't go into another. You don't. Another
I don't
human
think-
body is not formed.
I don't
You
think-
go
It doesn't
into.
necessarily have to be another
That's the
human
thing.
body.
No,
Okay, but
energy
what-
breaks down.
Overpopulation.
Okay, why does it
explains,
do that,
Like
though?
disproves
Why does energy break down?
Yes. What is the point of that?
The point of energy breaking
Overpopulation's a
down
myth.
is since it cannot
What?
be destroyed. What?
Most
You only use 2% of your brain.
2%?
Most definitely.
Huh?
Most definitely.
2% of your brain.
Overpopulation's a myth.
You're insane. Okay. Whoever said 2% of their brain.
Matt's
insane.
watching.
I was about to say 2%
You
wrong.
can talk to Matt.
You are
It's way
entirely
higher
wrong.
than 2%.
We use 10% of a certain part of our brain at any sort of second. It
Yeah.
just switches. And we
Different
can't-
sectors of the brain.
Exactly,
react against different
10%.
It's
stuff.
nerve receptors.
of your brain at a point in time. Because you
More
can't actually
synapses
multitask.
firing in different sectors.
Okay,
of
so
the brain.
go back
Yeah,
to
it's-
it.
it's
Creating
The energy
complex
breakdown
thoughts
for
and
what?
Energy breaks down.
For
It
what?
degrades almost. Just for the purpose of sustaining other life.
Exactly. So what? Okay, so basically, whenever you die, nothing happens other than you're feeding
Your
life
consciousness is lost. Conscious thought cannot be sustained without
without
that
a
much
brain.
energy.
Without a brain.
So it
Because-
breaks down and you pretty much just feed others. other people.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Your
what I
entire
think.
life you've been fed by this environment. When you die, you feed the
Exactly.
environment right back. You
That's
give it all back.
exactly how I think. Heath is a genius.
My only problem
Yes.
with my ideas on
100%.
my only problem with my ideas on God, and I'm like a coin, bro. I can flip back and forth, but is the fact that you could be right. Really, you could. Evolution, we could have had that many good luck chances and gotten this far just off of coincidence.
Well, it was gonna happen sooner or later.
But you never know.
Whenever you're on a planet.
If one event in our evolutionary change would have changed, just slightly,
Yeah, think about it. We could have been smarter.
we could have been dumber.
Yeah, we could have been smarter.
We could have been like
non-existent.
Look,
you know,
we could have been like
multiple
apes.
arms.
Could be-
We could
could
have
be
literally been like
extinct.
apes. So you
But
don't have
that's the worst part. That's why I feel like it needs guidance because it could have been.
No,
something
because I
else.
literally feel like that is strictly luck. DNA literally
It mutates.
Yes, exactly. And we got lucky.
Yeah.
And I don't think
what-
God
like
guided that.
Like I said, it is something we'll never know, and I know we'll never know. But my brain has to open itself up logically to the idea that maybe something does guide us.
He said, "Look it up. You don't use it all. We know you don't use all your.
No,
brain.
that's what I'm not.
No,
That's what
no,
I'm
no,
saying.
right.
He
You
says
use
it's
technically only 10% of it because you can only use one section at a time. It's impossible to actually physically multitask. They tested it.
Different parts of the brain reacts differently to complex movements.
Yeah, so you can only use one
Facts.
section technically at a time.
Facts.
I'm not saying 10% of each
That's saying
section.
facts.
I'm saying 10% entirely because that 10% is given to
Since
one
we have
section.
4 on.
Yeah.
2%'s ridiculous, or
That's
we would
too
be
low.
comatose, or like Michael Bowen, you know. that.
Okay, that's
Stephen Arbuckle.
That's a little harsh.
Tell Steven to tune in.
That's like
I did.
He would get lost.
We all use 10%. He uses 9.5.
Bro, he watched 30 seconds. Alright, fuck this shit.
Who, Matt?
Yeah.
No, fucking one of our coworkers.
I was about to say, holy cow.
Matt's on here. He's talking.
Is he?
Yeah.
Is he
he's
trying to
messaging.
argue?
Hey, he said basically reading his mind. He's like, I don't have to say anything. Heath is saying it all for me.
Oh God, I know I'm awesome. You don't have to remind me.
All right, should I pick another topic or?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was still on that.
Is it hot in here to anyone
Yes,
else?
I'm
I
sorry.
let me
I
open
feel
the
like
door.
debating is like
Can you,
No, it's good. Like
Yeah.
you have such a good point.
It's a very good flow.
I just don't think that God created all. Okay, it goes
Like I
back
said, it has
to
to
no.
be a double
Let's stay on
thing.
this topic for a little bit longer. Okay,
Alright.
nothing can appear from nothing, right?
Yeah.
Energy
Okay,
becomes
so it
atomic
goes back
radius.
to the very first question that nobody can answer. What made God? What created God?
What created God?
Yes.
Matt,
That's
you're
the
funny,
thing.
dude.
That's the thing. It's not. That is a question that has no answer. It's
not enough
inconceivable.
talk
We
about
cannot
it.
conceivably.
Okay, so you just
Rationalize
go.
God.
You just go to God made it because you have no answer.
No, I'm not
It's
saying.
literally-
I'm not saying God even made us. I'm saying God guided us.
What?
So then what
I'm
made
saying you're right. The planet,
So God.
getting life,
So then what
and
made us?
evolving. God just guided us.
us? Then what made us?
And
Okay,
I
but-
say
okay,
God
but
in
you,
a rat.
okay, but you gotta think about all. Okay, look into the universe and stuff. There is
I can't.
literally millions and millions of billions
There's an
of
infinite-
planets.
with
That
life.
is literally
Infinite
no,
amount.
not with life. That is literally completely pointless.
It's
Literally
not
no
point.
point.
It's not pointless.
Exactly, because you know what? It's just there
It's
until
an
it literally
attempt.
explodes or something and gets off life
It's
or
the
it gets off
universe's
energy.
attempt at just coalescence.
Sooner or
giving
later,
it
you're
fluff.
going to have a planet that can sustain life.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
And we got there.
Yes, and
And
I don't think that was
a
any help by
higher-
God. I think that was literally luck.
Either a
You guys are
higher,
talking behind my back.
higher being or entity,
I keep on
something that
looking around like
understands
this.
more, either started us by dropping bacteria on the planet, or
Bacteria. Okay, Okay.
So you think
If
something
you're in a
dropped
habitable-
bacteria on the planet?
If
It's a
you're in a habitable
possibility.
zone, that is a
It's always
possibility. There's a movie about
because
that.
we've thought about putting plants on the moon. Literally, it's a possibility.
That is a possibility. They took, it was like a Mars thing, like with Mars was habitable, you know, and they took people, put them on Earth, and that's like the,
Yeah,
you know,
and
like the
there's
fucking pyramids.
there's
and shit.
hundreds of thousands of pictograms, ancient pictograms of the same thing.
Yeah.
How could that be a coincidence? You know what I mean?
Okay.
I'm not
but
saying I'm saying
Pictograms
God,
of what?
pictograms of some being coming down.
You can't believe that. I can go into a fucking cave and draw a fucking big ass dude with a dick body and say that was our god.
But
you cannot
but
base it off
but
that.
you can't disbelieve it either.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you can't prove it either.
It is a second source, actually
Okay,
a third source.
look,
but
like, take so much stuff nowadays, dude. It's like the Bible. Okay, take fucking
You-
Dr. Seuss's
I
book.
think our issue with arguing here is you take things to the rational point beyond rational, and I'm a bit more open-minded to maybe the supernatural.
because I'm open-minded
I
about
obsess
it
about
too.
D&D, so I'm like, bro, there's gotta be something up there. Like,
So intense.
I want okay. My rationalization.
I have to look like
My
this.
rationalization of the
Matt said
universe-
humans made up God. 100% believe that. Another life form guided us. I do not believe that.
But
Look at
what-
Egypt and
when
Romans
I talk-
and stuff.
You can't. disprove
Egypt
that
is a
either.
perfect example. The pyramids are a perfect example because the pyramids are literally, they line up true north. Nothing on earth literally lines up to true north
That's
more than the pyramids.
It's incredible.
And you cannot, what they had back then, they could not have made that.
No.
Exactly.
So
Without,
perfect.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying.
Okay, that's why I sort of kind of believe that.
And
other
whenever I
life-
talk about God, I don't mean like fairy tale bullshit. I mean when I say
just a
God,
higher entity. That
God being
a more
you
intelligent-
call something higher than you a
yes,
God.
Yes, that's yes.
Definition
That's-
of
that's
a
what
God
is
is a
higher-
being that is superior.
Yes.
So my version of God is something that either guided us or
So you're
So
thinking,
you
so
thought-
you're thinking God is more logical aspect, like
Yeah.
it's a being with
Yes.
higher intelligence,
yeah,
more than
something we
omnipotent.
can't even conceive.
So you you think the evolution is just thrown out?
I think
You
it was
don't think
guided.
we evolved from evolution?
I think we evolved, but it was either a
It was a
guided
guided-
thing,
it was a
or
guided
it was
process.
he or she, whatever it made sure the events did happen in that way.
I can understand that.
When you got water in a habitable zone of a planet, believe it or not, bacteria can literally grow.
Yeah.
Organisms
Yes.
can literally grow.
I'm not
from
talking about
nothing.
starting.
Okay, but whenever you have a planet that is just sitting there and just forming, and you have billions and billions of fucking years, what's going to happen?
It's gonna
That
evolve.
bacteria is going to keep
It's
evolving.
gonna.
Yeah.
It's gonna evolve.
And whenever you're, so basically you're saying
Something
How-
that has stumbled
how?
onto us.
it just dropped. No, because
No, he's saying like how can
Water-
one like singular being guide
Maybe it's
billions
not one.
of years?
That's the worst thing. Maybe it's not one. Maybe it's
okay, so you're
Well,
just
if
saying,
there's not one,
okay,
where
what if there's a
where are they at now?
where they at now. The idea that maybe they'll
aliens come back and check
no,
on
that's
us?
what I'm saying. Maybe.
That's a theory. That's
It's the idea that what happened to them was what will happen to us. Overpopulation, and they died off.
or something happened to their planet and they're just trying to find
Overpopulation's
habitable
a myth.
planets.
No, it's not.
No, it's
Yeah,
not.
It is literally not. Trust me. Go to Shanghai,
It's not a myth.
Bangkok, dude. They're packed so fucking tight you can literally hear. the
Go
moans.
walk outside. There's thousands of like open fields.
That's what Egyptian did. Those other life forms that guided them. I can't barely read them. To those were gods.
But that's the thing.
There's
Also,
picture
how do we
landmarks.
go
That's the
from
thing. You
architectural
can't
landmarks?
know. This is all just theory. It's all talk. You can't actually know. You were
You
never
can't
there.
To them, those were gods.
And even then, yeah, you can't really prove it.
That's
You
why
can't
it's all
prove
theory.
overpopulation.
That's exactly.
It's all
This is
theory.
just theory. You know.
Every single thing dealing with religion, God, it's all theories.
Yeah.
Big
The
Bang,
worst thing
every
about is
single
about
thing a
science.
theory.
Even science is just a collection of theories, literally, because they found spots in the universe that physics that we have are bent and shifted.
Yeah, because
Like a black hole. The shit is that is
The
physics. That's
Things-
impossible.
things
would
that
not,
we
yeah,
call
would not
fa-
happen.
Yeah, it
couldn't
cannot
on
happen.
Earth.
Things that we
Literally.
call facts are still man-made
Just
and
man-made theories
Yes.
that we've come to believe as the absolute truth, and there is no absolute truth, which is the worst part about being us. We're not smart enough to know the absolute truth.
Not yet.
Makes life.
You
And
say
do
that.
you think we ever
No.
will? Do you think we ever will?
I think we will.
I think we'll
Well,
burn our
cool.
resources up
Yeah.
before we actually.
Okay,
see
so
it.
if
will-
another form of life started us, is like Am said, where are they now?
either died off or they're waiting for us to get where we need to be. I guess. I mean, I really
Why would they not?
Where-
If
where-
they're
where do
if
we
they're
need to
already
be?
that smart that they can
But that's the
literally
thing.
drop forms
I'm
of life
thinking-
on another planet, why would they not just
Yeah,
come back
but
and help
where
us
do we
evolve?
need to be?
Yeah,
you're
why,
running
what was
to show
the
themselves.
motive behind
You're
it?
wanting a reason from
want that
someone
reason.
that is down here and cannot conceive why they would do it.
But it,
Maybe we're a test.
Yeah, maybe an evolutionary test.
Yep.
If
We
they're
do-
that smart, they would
humans
literally.
do-
If they literally have the ability to go to fucking different, literally
We've
galaxies,
seen absolutely fucking nothing.
you would not. You would think they would know fucking shit about evolution.
But I think maybe we're the first shot, or we're the second shot. Dinosaurs.
Okay, think of this though. Okay, this is also a really crazy fact. If Earth is the only life, that either means like no other planet. That either means we're the very first life forms ever to exist,
Yeah, that's
or the very last.
That is something I've actually thought about. That's
That is
super insane.
Insane.
The universe is still a new one, right?
Yes.
Maybe we're the first.
If we're the
ones.
very first, that's insane.
like the first intelligent life forms. Maybe billions of years
Like,
from
go
now,
humans.
maybe billions of years from now, we'll be talked about by other species that have found our planet and found the
that
ruins.
black hole proves that time travel can happen.
No,
No,
you can't time
no,
travel
no,
through a black
no,
hole.
it can't.
No,
No.
you
You
can't.
spaghettify,
It
bro,
warps
and it
space.
rips you to pieces.
Time,
Yes, it was
time
amazing.
cannot be reversed. It can only be slowed.
Time is relative.
No, it
bro.
can be stopped.
Time is not a single
It can't be
stream.
reversed. It can be stopped.
Time is not
It
like
cannot
this.
be stopped.
Time
It
is
is
human
just
made. Time doesn't even exist.
everywhere, bro.
It's
Our
man-made.
perception of what we
I
call
think time is
time
completely man-made.
cannot
Yeah.
be
It's not. It's
stopped.
just not
Oh, yeah,
existing.
It
time
can
is our-
only be
it is our
slowed.
All
way
it takes
of-
is batteries,
It's out of
calendar.
clock and
It's
it'll
It's
stop.
our,
a
it's our
calendar.
way of attempting
Yeah,
at
we
a
definitely
way of
obviously
sorting
made
and informationalizing
It's
the
another
period
guidance.
of existence.
It's another. Yes, it's another guy. Okay, and why did they base it off Jesus' death?
Because religion has sunk its terrible.
Okay.
tentacles
Yes.
in
Why?
our
Okay,
community.
and
So-
another thing. Why is that acceptable universally?
I mean, universal.
Okay, everybody's in the year 2019.
Planetarily.
Okay, everybody is in the year 2019, even if you do not believe in Christian or not. Why is it still based off Jesus' death, even if you do not believe in Christianity?
yeah. Why, like there's so many
There's
other
so
gods,
many other
so many
religions.
other religions.
Why
Yeah,
do they
but
not-
they also do. I
Christians
bet they
did
also have their
outsourcing.
own
Yeah, they
calendars
do.
and stuff
They
too.
do have their own.
Yeah, they have their own time.
Give
and
me an
Okay,
example. Give me an example.
Yeah.
Give me an
No,
example
I'm
of
not that smart.
another country that's in a different year or something.
Besides third
China.
world
I
countries.
Oh, you
think
mean
they
in
have a
different
different.
Yeah. Besides
Okay,
besides third world
what I'm
countries.
saying is every single country bases it off the year 2019.
literally base
because
it off
it is
of-
the death of Jesus. But if you're a different religion other than Christianity or Catholic, you don't even believe that.
Yeah. Then how can you live by that calendar if you
If
don't
you do
believe
not,
in that?
huh?
You don't.
They do.
Pagans don't. They have a different calendar.
Where do they live?
What?
There's not
Where
enough
did
of them
they,
to make
they
it
died.
prominent.
They died.
Oh.
Yeah. Dead off. We actually stole a
Give me
lot of
any
our
other
holidays.
example.
Okay. Any other religion
China,
or
everybody.
country
Russia, everybody.
that
Mayans.
those are dead too.
Yeah, they are.
You said it got a fucking definition.
That
not
letter
a
still
number.
here.
Give me,
No,
give
the
me
most-
one that is
No,
on
no,
Earth
that's the
right
thing.
now that
As
is not
we've-
based
as
off
we've
Jesus'
all,
death.
As we've all evolved, as the world has kept turning and time has went by, Christians have touched, their tendrils have literally become planet-wide.
Okay, I'm just saying not everybody believes in Christianity,
I
but
know.
they still base
I
it
know.
off of that. Why?
I'm saying everybody might
At
not,
our point in
but
time
most-
right now, we
Just
do.
fucking change it. We live in 3242.
Which actually, the funny thing is,
And you can't fucking change my
no,
mind.
we go by the Gregorian calendar. We go by the Gregorian calendar. Okay? And the guy that made it, I can't remember, is like something Gregor, okay? When he made it, he was a Christian. It was the only accepted calendar, it was the only accepted basis of time in history.
I'm guessing that was during the Roman era.
Was it before or after the death of Jesus?
That was probably during the Roman era
Yeah.
when they had
So it
more.
was before.
That was they were the main superpower
So,
at the time.
okay, so they were like, it's the year 2026 BC. We're gonna base this off a guy that didn't even born yet.
No. It was more like Roman Empire after the death of Christ, someone that believed
Oh, after the death.
it has to be.
Okay, so how did they keep track of it before the death?
That's the thing, they
there
didn't.
was-
Yeah, they did.
They definitely did.
No.
Is it?
Nothing is ever
Matt, says,
actually
Matt has something to say about black holes again.
Oh,
No, you
fuck
can't
the
go
black holes.
through
We're
it.
off
You can
that
bend
topic.
space. Technically, it's hard to explain it into words.
No, you can't.
So-
You can bend space, but
There
a
was
black
time
hole
travel
isn't
can happen, by
bending
the way,
space.
that's
It's
another
a
subject.
literally just
No, you can't.
massive
Crack.
smash
Yes.
of gravity.
Yes.
We don't know if it actually bends space. We just know it
It's
bends
just there's so much
light
gravity. It's
and
just so
every- yeah.
dense.
Yeah.
a gravitational pull.
Space
of
and
it.
time
That's why it's black. No,
Time
not even light can
are
escape.
different.
Yeah, but it's not. We don't know if it's actually been in space because no one's ever been in one.
No one wants to. Obviously.
All right, Heath, do you,
I'll
think, do you think the
I
speed of
do.
light is also
I'll
the
volunteer to
absolute
do
All
the
right.
maximum speed
We'll
you
just
can
attach a
reach?
rope to you.
How
Do
could
you
I
think
present
that is
Yeah.
like? Do you think that is like a universal?
You're
speed
asking
limit?
me. You're asking me a question that I could never know.
No, but it's just like. what
Do
you
I
think.
believe it's the
No,
max
no, like
speed?
I just want your own opinion on it because I.
What'd you say?
I have
This?
my own
What'd you
opinion.
say?
If it's the
Do you think
maximum
max
speed,
No.
speed-
if it's the maximum speed, then why can a black hole's gravity actually catch it and pull it back?
In the theory of Big Bang Theory, the
The gravity being
so intense.
That means gravitation is the fastest.
It's not
Yeah.
faster.
Gravity's not actually
No,
traveling.
it's just the strongest.
Are you
It's not
sure?
the fastest.
Yeah,
Gravity is not actually traveling.
a black hole isn't fast. It's just powerful.
Yeah, it's just strong. It's not.
So
Oh,
treat it
shit.
more
Yeah,
like.
No,
a
do
s-
you
like
think
a-
there's something
a
that's
string.
faster than the
No,
speed of
think
light?
of it's like
Most
a
definitely.
force.
Yeah,
like
there has to be something faster.
force,
And,
not
like what?
pulling.
I mean,
I-
when you say fast,
My mind
do you mean
can't
that
wrap
can cover the
around
most
it, but
distance?
there has to be something faster.
The
than
speed
light.
of light is the fastest.
I'm
thing.
saying when you actually ask about what is the fastest thing, are you talking
No,
about
I'm
what
saying-
covers the most distance or what moves at the highest velocity?
Highest velocity.
Either way,
Speed
that's
of light.
contradicting itself.
No, it's not. If
Yes,
it moves
is.
the most distance, space can be folded.
So you're telling me
So gravity would be the fastest thing because if it folds
no,
space.
that just completely goes with Matt said, and you just said you did not believe in that.
No, I'm not saying he's not right about a black hole what it is because the black hole isn't bending space; it's just bending every other energy from around it. It's not strong enough to actually bend space.
So
And,
how?
How would you
In
bend
the-
space? No fucking clue.
And
in
in
the
the big
wormhole? Do you believe in a wormhole?
I blame wormhole. What is a wormhole?
It's technically what he's saying a black hole is.
Yeah.
But that's
Like
a
a-
wormhole.
like
That's a black hole is
not
not
necessarily
it's
a
not
portal.
one fucking thing.
Those things get,
That's what a
like-
wormhole is.
Yeah.
I believe what they think a wormhole is a point in the
A
universe
wormhole, like-
where
okay.
gravitation has actually folded 2 points of space
Yes.
together,
Yes, that is a
like a fucking piece of paper. Literally.
Literally, that's
That's a
exactly what a
wormhole,
wormhole is. And like,
Technically,
So-
then yes.
like it bends, and you basically like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's a
It's
point
really
in the
hard.
universe that we'll never understand because literally gravity becomes so powerful that space itself is almost
Get
crunched
into the
together.
camera more. You're not even in it.
I don't need to be.
Yes,
Get
you
in
are.
the
Yes, you do.
You are talking so much, you have to be in this.
Yeah.
Okay, back to that. Do you think anything will be faster than the speed of light? Faster, not travel more distance.
Velocity-wise, yes, speed of light. There's been nothing proven or found that has ever.
In the
That,
light
the
is
hu-
so
that
fast.
mankind has not found.
What?
That doesn't mean that
Why are you getting
there
mad?
isn't anything.
I'm just trying to talk for the past like 30 minutes, dude.
So
you
just
gotta
talk.
cut us off, bro. Yeah, like me and Dustin
In the
get
back-
obviously too intense. You have to cut
In
us
the
out.
in the Big Bang Theory, there is a fucking. They think when it was created, when the Big Bang actually imploded,
You guys know.
that the space that
Where is
Exploded.
our pepper?
the galaxy, everybody, all the energy and all the mass occupied
We're out of
move
the pepper.
faster than the speed of light, because
That's just
the matter moves faster into nothing because the space.
Wasn't
got
the Big
not
Bang
created.
just basically a supernova on a
No.
massive
No.
scale?
no. It was like
No.
It was just a single point of all energy,
that,
basically.
all the energy in the fucking world.
A black hole
It's the
on
ridiculous
crack.
idea that everything was once just a
So
single
you don't
spot.
believe in that?
Yeah.
Okay, so
Unless I believe
Okay,
in
when
it
you're in space-
only if the last universe came into one point, imploded itself.
it goes back to
So,
Bill
like,
and
it was
just-
like the
okay,
last-
listen,
being recycled.
So do you think the Big Bang Theory is basically just like a dead star, like a a white dwarf that implodes and every?
No, it was
No, no,
okay.
no,
you
no.
would have to take that and times it by literally.
I
58
think
This is
trillion.
actually-
the Big Bang was just the old universe that got imploded.
There-
and then
By
it
what?
got, it
There
was
is
almost
a
like
there is
How
a
did it
theory
implode?
when
It
scientists
just-
calculate the movement
everything
of
is
galaxies.
always moving inwards, so it just
No.
over time naturally.
When
No.
when
Everything
The
is
big
moving
okay.
inwards.
Look at everything else. The Big Bang. The whole reason for everything's moving outwards.
yeah, and
Because it's
scientists
being
actually
recycled.
calculate the movement of galaxies. They're actually moving outward. Into
Okay,
a
that's
single
literally what
direction.
proves something. Okay, when you're in space, it goes back to Newton's laws of motion. Okay, this will not fucking move unless you push it. When you're in
Exactly.
space, nothing will move
Exactly.
unless there's a force
Then-
pushing it.
Then
Okay, so what is
What made the
causing
Big
all
Bang?
these? What made
The-
God?
the
You
initial-
don't know.
no, I'm not saying God did. I'm
What is
asking
the
you. I
initial
actually
Big
want
Bang?
to know
What caused the initial Big Bang?
I actually want to know your opinion.
What actually caused it? You don't know because you don't know where the first
Exactly.
atoms came. So you don't know why it's so dense. You don't know none of that.
Exactly.
It's basically just
It's all just theory.
yes, everything's a theory. We're not
That's what I'm
saying
saying. Whenever I say
But
something,
okay, the only reason I even support the Big Bang is because everything is moving.
Yeah.
Something had to have caused that to move.
but
If
something
not,
had to have
everything would
caused
just set.
everything. Something had to have caused everything to coalesce and condense.
Gravity.
But,
a very
Dark
intense
matter.
scale.
Dark matter.
but
constantly
how was
pulling
it-
We
in.
know
what-
literally
what
basically
was it-
nothing
what
about
was
dark
it
matter. We
like?
can prove dark matter, but we don't know
What
nothing
was
about
it
it.
like
You're right, Matt.
before it?
What was it? Huh?
What was
Nothingness. Empty, vast of
We will
space.
get to black
Nothing.
holes.
There was literally
Matt,
nothing.
it is actually in
The only
this,
thing that
there's
I
a
know,
black hole
I don't know
theory
how
in this
the
we will
first
get to
atoms
it.
got there. Like
That's what I'm
you
saying.
just can't spawn atoms. Like it doesn't. I don't get it. I know,
That's
what
what I'm saying. What put it there? How did it get there? How did the Big Bang?
Okay, but
Might
that
as well
literally
pull out
goes
the
with
fucking galaxy one.
no, because
We're
that
talking
literally
about it right
goes
now.
with the God thing. Like
Yeah,
that-
we're getting
I'm
so
not
into
bad. When I say
space
who,
instead of
I mean,
religion.
What?
You might as well
caused
just take it out.
unless
Honestly,
there,
just
okay,
take-
unless there
just
is
take
some
out,
way
Well,
that atoms can just form randomly.
We'll just go ahead and take it out.
The
while
Big
we're
Bang
talking.
Theory doesn't
I'm
exist.
just doing that random.
No, we haven't found it all, but that's what I'm saying. Like unless there is a way that
Energy
atoms can
can't be
spawn
created or
randomly.
destroyed. and matter is just energy condensed.
Energy can only be converted.
So, what energy was condensed, changed, or transformed to create the Big Bang's little ball or little dot?
So if energy
Little
can't be
ball.
created or destroyed,
Little
the energy
ball.
was just always there.
Little dot.
So basically, it's just not that was just
that
always
is
there.
literally your brain cannot wrap itself around how long that would be.
We don't
Because
have a complex brain. We can't do things.
we do have a complex
This
brain that's
subject.
not complex
No,
enough.
we have a
Subject.
fucking pussy ass.
All right, we're
We went from religion to space.
so fast that
Yeah,
I
if he
might have
pulls it
misspelled
out,
religion. Don't fucking judge me.
if
You
it-
actually did. You
That's
missed
Einstein?
an I.
Was it Einstein?
Huh?
I thought that was
Alright.
Newton's. It's Newton's laws of motion.
Newton, what?
Was
No,
it
no,
Einstein's or Newton's
I-
laws of motion?
Newton's.
Newton's.
it's
Newton's.
Newton's.
He was trying
Einstein
to say
studied.
it was Einstein.
Einstein
Because
studied
apple fell
black.
on his head, it's Newton's law of motion.
Einstein studied black
That's for
black
everybody.
holes.
That's Einstein. He's trying to say what I talked about. Nothing moving unless
You're
an
gonna
outer
have
force.
to. All right.
I'm googling it.
Fact checks.
Fact checked.
One
It's
second.
Newton's law.
It's
Of-
definitely Newton's.
I'll pick a subject
motion.
once. Let's fact check.
No, I'm pretty sure Einstein's the one that studied black holes.
Einstein is the one that or Newton created a lot of the ideas. Einstein refined them.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, if you think
You just
about
do a lot of fucking random like reading on Google or
it,
what?
it's not even Google. It's just reading like actual books.
No, he's
Yeah.
literally a genius.
Why do
I'm
you
not
read?
kidding.
Why do you just go to the library and read books?
No, I
he
used
doesn't
to
even
get
go to the
bored like
library.
all the time, so I just read everything and wanted to be smarter than everybody else.
Bro, you guys sit down. The camera.
Well, you
I know.
sir have completely.
It's
done
Newton's
that.
laws of motion.
Yeah.
Yeah,
dumbass.
Newton's-
Yeah,
Newton's
like I
laws of
said,
motion.
Newton made the ideas. Einstein refined them. But I mean, when you think about it, if Newton was in Einstein's time, he would have just done. I mean, it would have been crazy. It would have been nuts.
I look like I'm playing with my
Imagine
kids
if
on
he was
this
an
fucking
art.
camera.
Good.
Literally, like imagine all those people.
Newton
really
was a,
is.
Right
Newton
now.
was a brilliant mind.
Imagine if he had the resources we had now.
Yeah, literally.
Or
What did just
Einstein.
figure out?
I'm picking a new
Einstein.
subject. Fuck.
No, it's Newton's
We're getting
laws.
back into this.
Not
easy.
Einstein.
Wow.
Religion again.
No.
Okay.
Space. It's
Tell me it's flat
space.
Earth.
Do you
It's
have soda?
space.
Do you have soda?
I think so.
No,
Yeah,
this
let's
check.
actually works.
Do you have anything
so-
I can mix it
this,
with?
this, we've
Oh.
been talking about it the entire time. I didn't think this was gonna go. I didn't think religion was gonna go to this.
What is it?
Intelligent life.
Shit. We covered
Okay.
2 and 1. We're awesome.
All right.
Alright,
No,
we're
I'm,
getting
I'm
mixed.
skipping. I'm going different. That we already covered so much of that.
We just might have killed your bowl in one shot.
God
Do you have
damn.
anything like?
My fucking, they kill my bowl. They kill it.
Just
I come
think
up,
out something
I come
else.
up with these ideas. And y'all just, it was supposed to be religion, and y'all just keep on running through shit.
You can have some.
Like I was like, you guys starting to get a black hole. I'm like, dude, that's a
The
fucking.
problem with religion, bro, is that it's literally just.
It covers so much.
It's just terrible.
It was fucking.
Are you using Sunny D?
What's wrong with you?
Hey Matt, stop checking out my ass, man.
That's my ass, motherfucker.
He turned the camera.
I did. Dude, I wish Matt was here. Matt seems really educated on all that stuff.
He's probably on his fucking phone typing. Google.
As another
Yeah, exact-
another browser
Zach,
popped
what did
up.
Oh
you
yeah,
expect?
Matt said you're lying about multitasking. He said he was feeding his baby and talking on his phone at the same time.
Bro, you're
I knew it. I knew it.
That's
That's what I said.
That's bad.
Got him.
You guys quit talking behind me. The camera's over there. You guys, cable.
Yeah,
I'm
but
just reading.
it's a respectful thing to look someone in the face.
I know. I mean, like,
No, I'm just saying, I'm just
I
reading.
scooted back so you guys can go, and all you guys did was lean your chairs back and then continue to speak over me. I'm like,
Sorry about that.
Jesus,
You're good.
you didn't say a fucking word.
It did.
Damn, hurry up. I knew you'd like this. I knew you'd
What
like
else I piss? Where's he at?
Intermission.
The only time I don't like it is like if someone gets to the point where they actually like start getting angry.
Okay,
That's when-
that's
that-
a very biased opinion. That's someone that's not open-minded, and that's what we're trying to do tonight.
Like, they
That's
just
what I'm saying. If
have
you're-
to prove their facts so
Yeah,
hard
if
that they
you're-
get angry
but
that they're
okay,
losing.
no. But if you're actually proving facts and they're not accepting it, that would get me mad.
That's
Yeah,
ignorant.
it might make you mad if they're not actually giving a reliable argument.
No,
back.
if they have zero evidence of it and it's just a theory against theory, no, that's stupid.
That's the thing. Like I said, with all the
But, like, if you-
pictograms and the pyramids, there has to be
Yes, like
something,
if-
you know, that is my
I
argument.
think that's.
All right,
I think
get
that's
over
all
here
we
so I can pick the next subject.
I
so we
think
can
it
move
takes
on.
boredom to a whole nother level that you're just drawing something and we just look at it as.
But it showed up in history so many times. So,
Alright.
you know,
Okay, but like
Alright.
you can take that with anything, dude.
in
Next-
different continents.
Next
You can take
subject.
that with
Here we go.
I mean,
You have a complex brain. You can think of that. You can
Okay.
think that there's other life out there.
Okay, thank you. This is so off the subject we were.
Good
I got something. Talk about conspiracy theories.
Oh God, no, let's not get into
We
that.
have a
That's
bowl
nasty.
We
with
have a
a
bowl.
bunch of
We're going by
topics.
the bowl.
Yeah.
Gay marriage.
Gay marriage.
Oh God.
Oh Jesus.
You would put that.
Amp, you might get
Is it
upset
allowed?
about this
It's okay. It's okay.
I
We're not
100%
bashing.
think it is.
You don't
I think it's
understand.
allowed.
It's allowed.
Yes.
No, it's legal, obviously, but what we're getting at is.
Should it be?
Is
Is
it-
it acceptable?
Is it?
I think so.
No, what?
Is-
Marriage
is
is a Christian. Is a Christian idea.
Marriages?
Yes,
Is it
it
actually?
is
Yeah.
literally core a Christian idea in Buddhism. In Islam, it's not even like a requirement. It is
It's not a
solely a
requirement in
Christian
Christian.
idea.
It's not a requirement in Christianity.
It kind of is.
No,
Okay,
it's
what if
not.
you get married
It's
in
not, though.
like
Where did
like
marriage
non-church
actually
marriages?
come from? Why was it formed?
Catholic belief.
Yeah.
Catholic belief, then it is a religion based
So
Ceremony.
with Catholics and Christians
And-
hating gays.
gay.
That's
the
literally
gays
like
go
it's
against-
like infecting.
He
the
said, "Well,
idea.
my mom's gay, Keith's gay, so
Oh,
that's
God.
it."
Hey, man.
Okay. Personally, I don't care. Like, it doesn't affect me if people.
No,
are gay.
it doesn't affect me.
Or
But
not-
they shouldn't call it gay. They shouldn't incorporate it into such a religious institution.
Okay, what about
Yeah.
non-church marriages?
No,
Not-
church marriage.
Like not in a church. You know?
Like,
I just
Well,
wish
like
they
you're
would.
like the
married-
legal aspect of getting married.
It's different. That's
But
different.
not-
That's
Why?
entirely
Why is it
different.
It's still going off the basis of marriage.
like, bro, and
No, I mean, I can understand
like some of the
linking your lives together.
Yeah.
All right.
Like-
That's not a
like
religious
some of the
idea.
stuff
The
in the
origin
like
marriage.
some of
What's
the
the
stuff
point
in the
of
army,
marriage?
like you have to be married to your spouse to get some benefits back. Like, it is a legal requirement to get married.
But that's the thing. We've used the word married.
Yeah,
So
a joint
long,
commitment.
Is a joint. A joint.
commitment.
Yeah, exactly. I believe in that. Gay commitment is fine.
So marriage as a gay
Okay, but-
community
okay, what
is
is-
not
Okay.
shouldn't be.
Okay.
I'm not gonna
Okay,
get
as a
married. I don't
species-
believe in
As
marriage.
a species, what is the whole purpose?
To reproduce
Exactly.
and continue. Yeah.
Can gay people reproduce?
We can do that without
no,
marriage.
No, they cannot reproduce at all.
Okay, but this whole topic is gay marriage.
Exactly.
So gays should be able to get married, but they can't reproduce.
But-
Gays should be allowed to do a joint commitment.
Yeah, marriage
Yeah.
is a religious institution.
But
so-
marriage as
No
itself,
matter how you do it, non-church, church, whatever, you're still getting married. And
Yeah.
it's still the origin of.
Yes.
It's basing it off religion. It does not matter how you go about it.
That's the worst part, is that our entire culture, government, legal system is all based off of something that is religion based.
Every single thing is based off religion.
Yeah.
Based.
It's terrible. It's the worst thing.
Like even fucking money. Literally.
It's the
Tyler,
worst
it
thing
is-
in
in
all
God we
It
trust.
is
We
fucking-
literally have it on our
Money's
money.
religious based?
Yes.
I mean, yeah.
It says in God we trust.
We have
Every
such
single
a
bill
we have
and
such a
coin.
biased opinion about religion.
It's
so
literally been
hard.
embedded into our very
Yeah.
culture.
Yes.
I mean,
It's hard.
We're literally all
It's really hard for us to
atheists
say
or
like.
agnostic, so.
Okay,
why-
Matt said, I think you can love who you want to love, but the moment you just try to push it on me or public, outside of like holding hands, like flaming fags, even girls.
One second. He said something about the army.
The
Now,
army is
now the
different.
army is a different thing.
Oh,
If you,
God.
if
Well, that's
anything
not a
would
different
hinder
type.
you to doing your job, you shouldn't be doing it. Well, it doesn't hinder the job.
But
In a legal aspect, there's benefits that come with being in the army and being in a commitment or marriage in a
But you're
legal
working.
in a legal agreement. Basically, if you're in a legal agreement with your spouse, whoever that may be, whatever gender, then there are different benefits like that come on to you. Like, I'm pretty sure I'm not active, but active military personnel, once they get married or in a commitment, they can go from being in dorms with 20 other guys to living in their own house with their spouse. Like, that is a big thing for active people to live in their own house. Like,
Why does it take marriage to get those benefits,
Yeah.
though?
because
It's 'cause it's fucked up.
it's a thing for them. Like, if you're gonna be committed to somebody and have that
Sorry,
legal
someone.
agreement, you're gonna live in your own house
Okay.
and raise your own
Okay.
kids. Instead of if you're single,
You shouldn't have to be
if you're
married
single,
to
then you're gonna
prove
go
that.
into the dorms, and
Exactly. Like,
it's
you
all
should-
about spatial and
You shouldn't have to
money.
get married
Okay.
to prove that, though.
you shouldn't be get married. Well, it's not married.
Married-
it's a legal
the thing-
requirement to be.
that's
It's
the
like a
thing,
legal
they-
commitment.
The reason
Married
they do
is
that,
a religion.
Mar-
You gotta
no,
think of it as
well,
two different things.
Marriage is
a-
also the ultimate joining of your life.
marriage is like
ultimate
No, it's
commitment.
not.
Yes,
You
it
can
is.
get
It is
married-
religiously, but it's actually.
All right, how about
not.
this?
It
Take
is.
this. Take this.
People just break it.
Take this. Marriage, you can get married without legal documentation. Say that. You
Yeah.
can get married without legal documentation.
Yes.
But you can get married. You can do a joint legal agreement with your spouse
It just sounds
without the
so
ceremony.
technical like that.
Without the
So
ceremony, but you
married.
still have to
So
pay,
married is a religious ceremony.
Okay, and do you just think it's a way to the government to get extra money?
Most definitely.
It's funny, Matt.
Anyway,
to
anyway,
get
the government,
married, and no matter how you do it,
the government
exactly.
will literally do anything to get extra money.
And
Yes,
that's
they,
literally all it comes
they're
down
their
to.
opinion,
If
but
you
they
do
want
it-
money. We're in so much national debt. We need every cent
That-
that we could squeeze out at this
even
point.
whenever we
It's-
get it, we're not paying
it's
off the debt.
It's not our
Not
fault
even
that
a
they're
little
in
bit.
fucking
No.
debt.
That's actually one of the things I wrote down.
It's
so-
not our fault that they are in debt, though.
Okay, politics.
Okay, average
aside.
revolution
Yeah.
said you still have to buy a marriage license.
Okay,
exactly. Huh?
Politics
Data research,
aside,
by the way.
government aside.
Depending on what- hey,
Okay,
depending-
so it's all based
You
on
still have to
money.
buy a marriage license
It's all based
depending
off
on where
money.
you live. In America, yes, you have to still buy a marriage license. Say you live in the fucking Philippines where you don't care and you can still be married to somebody, have a ceremony like on a fucking beach with your close friends and live there. You can still be, marriage is a ceremony. You think back in the fucking Roman age when they were getting married, they had written agreements and shit like that. No, they got married. They knew it was a commitment. Did
A
they?
lot of times they didn't get married in Roman.
Yeah, they didn't.
Didn't like there was a dude named Saint Valentine that married people under agreement of like
That was only like it wasn't a very active thing.
well they
I'm
got
glad
there
he's
were
here.
ceremonies.
No,
He's really
Julius
smart.
Caesar.
I know, dude.
The
fucking
like
genius.
most known Roman emperor had no what? No, not at all.
No.
Oh, yeah,
He
like
just
nine.
had hoes.
Who said no?
He had a lot.
He just had hoes.
Just had like bitches.
Yeah,
I've
no,
seen
he
it.
had a lot. I'm pretty,
He had a
no, I'm
couple
pretty sure
pieces.
he had several wives.
You
Like,
still
I'm
have
not
to
kidding.
buy a marriage
No, no.
license. That is actually
Julius
a good question,
Caesar's?
but
No, he did
we're
not
talking
have
I didn't
anyone.
think he did.
marriage
I'm
license.
pretty sure he had like 9 different wives.
Again,
Like, I'm not
religion
kidding.
is warped
Might
by
have- I might be
our
wrong,
society.
but last time whenever I remember reading something
shit.
about it where he actually had no, like there was no wife. Like it was actually
Maybe
not a
viewers
very
will.
common thing.
Yeah, we viewers do it.
I didn't even put this on just chatting.
Actually, I might be wrong.
Wow.
Update.
It was not a very common thing until St. Valentine
I was on fucking Apex
actually
Legends.
introduced
Oh,
it. It was not a very common thing until St. Valentine introduced it.
No, Julius Caesar.
So
was
aren't you guys
married.
talking about the
Oh, really?
U.S.
Okay.
military stuff?
Okay.
He
too?
was
More
actually
than
he was
once,
married
wasn't
3 times.
3 times.
Okay. So like I said, it was not a popular thing until the Pope.
But
introduced it.
but he said marriage license. I'm saying like, what happens if you're like in the middle of the fucking jungle of South Africa? You meet this girl, you move to a different continent, and you want to have a
I don't think
ceremony.
marriage is on
Say
your
you're
mind.
religious. Yes, if you're part of the religious culture,
Middle
you
of the
have
jungle, bro. I'm thinking about survival.
Yeah.
you know what I'm talking about. If you're away from where marriage licenses are needed, requirement.
Just because you say you're married does not mean you're married.
Yeah.
I
I'm
can say
saying-
I'm married to you. Are we married? No. There's
I'm
literally
saying
no legal
under
documentation to prove it.
under religious requirements for their
In countries where they don't have the
It's not
ability.
religious. It's documentation. That has no.
yeah, but marriage is a religious.
Once
ceremony.
again, you do not have to be religious to
Okay.
get married.
It was.
It's
no,
all based
but
off
that's
the
thing.
origin of religion.
It
Yes,
was a
okay.
religious thing, but it's become so culturally intertwined. It's now just a document.
Yes.
Yes.
Exactly. That's what it is now.
So there's a
basing it off of
difference-
religion is nothing right now.
But there's
Nowadays, anymore.
there's marriage
exactly.
and there's marriage as a religious ceremony, and then there's
Marriage.
documentation.
There's marriage as a document.
Yes.
Because
We're
marriage is
saying-
marriage. The definition of
And at
marriage
that
is
point-
no longer a true joining because of God.
Okay,
It's
so
now
what you're
just.
saying is it
So
changed
gay
over time.
people-
The
gay
tradition
people
of it
should
changed
have-
over time.
And it also
joining-
it depends on the person.
So
Definition.
gay people should have ceremonies,
No, they should
celebration
have a
of their
marriage.
joining
Yeah.
commitments.
They should have a marriage. of
But
doctrine.
marriage
What a marriage is.
for religious
literally what
purposes
marriage
is
is.
pointless.
So it depends on the person.
For religious
entirely.
purpose?
So like
There still are
Marriage.
Christians that
You're contradicting
get
yourself.
married at 18, don't have sex, anything till they're 18. It's still a religious thing.
Absolutely, yes.
So nowadays, marriage is just something depending on the person or depending on the people itself. Because yeah, it is. You're right. It has just become a document to most.
That's all it is.
To most. But to some, it is still a true joining.
That's if like you're extremely religious and like abstinent, still married, and like all that.
Ashton's and Shire Church.
Dude, are they actually doing that though? Like
No.
that they actually all did that?
Ashton-
no,
no,
premarital
Ashton's
sex,
generation-
nothing.
Ashton's,
join in, bro.
Ashton's
You're the
generation
host.
was the first. Not even kidding.
I'm taking some.
They all were married there. Yeah, there's
Shitting
hardcore.
77,000 people watching.
What'd you say?
Said
He said, "What'd you say?" You thought he said you had.
he's like,
seven-
he's like, wait a minute, wait a minute, wait a minute.
Like, how many
Alright.
people did this have?
70-something.
So settle it. What is your opinions? Gay marriage? Do you think?
Gay
Yes.
marriage.
Yes.
Just sum it
The
up.
one,
Just sum it
the
up.
one
Let's go to the topic.
that comes
Yes,
from your
yes.
cable box, the output of your cable box,
Gray area.
Plug
I
that
know
into the
elaboration
input.
instead of just a yes or no.
of your
Gay
your
marriage is a
sound
choice.
bar, and
Gay
then your
mar-
output of the
gay-
sound bar will be plugged into your TV.
A joint agreement between gay people.
So get the
marriage
output
is a
from your
document.
cable, plug
Then
it back
go
into
for
the
it.
input of
Gay
your sound bar,
marriage
where your
as a
Chromecast
religious.
or your Fire Stick is
Commitment?
It's not
plugged into
based
right
off
now.
of religious anymore, though.
Yes, it
Okay,
is.
okay,
some.
but, okay. If you're
Some.
basing it off religion,
By HDMI
No.
you
sticking out of
can't
the
even
TV.
be gay in Christianity.
Exactly.
Exactly.
So
So-
you can't do that.
Exactly.
See, so
Yeah, because there's
gay marriage as a
all right.
religious
So there's an
purpose
output on your cable box,
shouldn't be allowed,
Okay,
and there's
okay.
no point
and then
for
you
it
just
to be
plug your
allowed
Fire Stick
because
back
it
into
is a
your
religious.
TV if you want, or
commitment.
whatever you're gonna do with it.
Marriage is no longer a religious institution.
So
and
okay,
we shouldn't
you
treat
good?
it as such.
Exactly.
So you think gay marriage should be legal?
It is fine. It is their choice.
Okay, that's all.
Marriage is now just
Hey,
a
I'll
joint,
text you because
a
I'm
joint
right now.
agreement.
So
yes.
just know that it's not for.
Question: Are
don't
any
do it-
of you guys married? Absolutely not. Well, he
Hey,
pretty
no.
much is.
He's engaged. You're engaged.
He's about to
He
lose
is
that
engaged.
girlfriend tonight.
Is he married?
Yeah, he is.
Oh my God, Matt's married.
No, that's Andrew.
I was
Richards.
like, holy shit.
No, he's married. He's been married for.
Andrew
Aren't you
Richards.
guys talk
Yeah.
about?
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Aren't you
I'm
guys
not
talking
looking
about
at
U.S.
his
military
I'm
stuff
looking at
though?
his documentation.
I did. Questions: are you guys married?
No, we're not married.
Those
I don't
questions-
believe in marriage because I don't believe that connecting my life with something that can destroy me in 3 seconds or ruin everything or make me pay so much child support I cannot survive alone is even slightly a good idea.
And
That
on
is
that
every-
note, I believe in marriage.
That
But
is
it's actually
every
if you find
single
someone you
female
love,
on
then it
planet
is
Earth.
a good idea.
Females are demons.
Females are demons.
They will fuck you up. Bad, alright? Real bad. Why would I want to connect myself with a fucking monster?
I hate you.
Oh, that's
Bro, I
funny,
said that
bro.
with so much confidence.
Yes.
Females are demons.
He's gay.
Should I draw on the topic? Are we
Gay
going?
marriage?
Yeah.
No, you go right. You said yes to
Yes.
a legal documentation. Yes.
Gray area.
You're fine with it?
Yeah, I'm fine with
I
it.
am too.
I mean,
I
as
think
long as they don't bring it to me, yeah, you're good.
That was a big. Do you have something to say? That was like an. Yeah.
He said, "I'm married to my pastor's daughter."
Oh
So.
my God.
Good
Hey,
thing
I
you were
am
here
so
for the
sorry.
religious debate.
Yeah, the first part was a religious debate, so you're good.
You guys.
All right, new topic. I
We
think
knew
we're-
we
Wait,
mixed
wait,
it
we're
with
still
the
going
man.
around. One second.
Yeah.
You say that was a pretty bit. You believe in gay
It might
marriage?
just be like not thought of at all.
It is a big.
Are you gay, Keith?
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Gay?
Motherfucker, this is your fucking stream.
Are you gay?
I don't like you exploiting me for content, motherfucker. So am.
I'm confused. I'm scared.
I don't know.
Keith, are you gay?
No.
No.
Is there? We need like.
Are you like a hardcore KKK member or something I'm missing out here?
No shit. We saw some. There was a KK member at Norman's Diner.
Not a big deal.
Yeah, it was actually.
He was. He had
Nah,
the
not a
fucking
big
Nazi
deal.
insignias.
Not a big deal. That's not KKK. That's Aryan
Alright,
Brotherhood.
he had a neo-Nazi.
Aryan
That's
Brotherhood.
Aryan Brotherhood.
I thought it was
Totally
neo-Nazi.
different.
No, it's Aryan Brotherhood.
What's
It is-
neo-Nazism? then?
Aryan
That's
Brotherhood.
Aryan Brotherhood.
It's all the
That's
same
an
thing
Aryan-
now.
Okay,
Yeah.
then I'm
Yeah.
just.
Any swastikas Aryan Brotherhood run away from them fast. Yeah.
Very fast.
No, I'm
Act
saying
like
if they know that you have a black girlfriend, they will hang her in your front yard.
Okay.
Man, you should put racism as a topic.
Don't please no.
Yeah.
We'll get to that some other.
That's
fucking
touchy. That's
podcast.
way too touchy.
It
Like,
is.
We
All right.
we'll lose views on that.
Wait. What's your?
I think it's okay.
It's okay.
Yeah.
Am?
gay
Yeah,
marriage.
it's definitely okay. 'cause
It's okay,
It's just
okay.
document form.
Yeah, it's just a
I
document.
think
Yeah.
if you let somebody
Religiously, hate them as much as you want.
Guess what? We live in the United States of America, and
It's a land of the free.
It's exactly.
Woo! We're not free at all.
Yeah.
America.
We're not free at all, but it's land of the free. So we're good.
Yeah, we're definitely.
All right. I'll go to the next topic. I hope the
If I
God.
kill somebody, I
Yep,
have
this
to go to
one.
jail.
Flat Earth. Let's go.
Flat Earth Society.
Wait, flat Earth is
Wait a
real.
minute. Who's on my team with round Earth?
Flat
here?
Earth is retarded.
Wait,
It
you're
is
ra-
ridiculous.
Wait, you're flat Earth or round Earth?
I'm round Earth, bro.
Alright,
Why the
round
fuck
Earth,
would you
round
think
Earth.
it's flat?
Round Earth.
Look at this table.
We've been in space and looked at it like
Look
it's a
how-
marble.
Look how flat it is.
NASA's lying to us.
All right. Why can a fucking what is it called? A light tower shine
Yeah.
its light miles into the distance when
It's not high enough to see the curvature of the Earth. It
Yeah,
has to
we
be above
do
40,000
not have
feet.
perception
Yes.
to see the curvature and
The only way to see the curvature of the Earth is to be 40,000 feet up.
Yep.
You better
Literally.
remember all your
And
counters.
you can't even actually see
I
it.
should have put this topic. I literally cannot
it-
explain flat Earth seriously because that is such a stupid fucking theory.
He literally collapsed on his own argument.
Trying
guys.
to grow your
It
Twitch
is so
channel.
fucking
You've
difficult.
had one counter and changed this
You
dude's
said trying to
mind.
grow your Twitch channel by talking about stuff people disagree on the most. Yeah.
That's him.
Yeah,
That's that guy.
that's me.
We're just hit. Hey, it's not about just fucking like us trying to prove and get views. We just like talking about this. We get drunk talking about this stuff.
And now we're just recording it.
Yeah, at this point,
Yes.
we're just we like to have
I
fun.
mean, honestly, if we had like a
So
topic,
you have no other counter arguments of Flat Earth Society?
Bro, he counted you
what
once and
argument
changed.
am I supposed to prove here?
I don't know.
You were so into it
Have
at
you
work,
seen?
though.
Have you seen?
This
it?
dude's like, oh, I'm gonna prove
Have
you
you
guys
seen
wrong.
it, Zach?
No, I was thinking of
Zach.
ways. I was trying to. There was
Have
a
you
scare
seen-
tactic.
you're literally
That the-
lying.
I told
bro.
you.
You
What?
know. Okay, you know, Earth is round, but yet you think.
No, you
that
don't. Have you
proving-
seen it?
Yeah.
Are you a fucking
Yeah,
guy?
wait,
How
wait,
the
wait,
fuck
Have you
now?
been up
Let's
there
go.
to see
Alright,
that Earth
you
is
can-
round?
You cannot verify any of the pictures that are actually true. You're just taking
It's-
their word for it.
Yeah,
I'll take the
it's
Flat
all
Earth Society
government.
stand.
It's literally all just government forced
Oh,
onto
yeah.
you.
Stand.
You have not been up there to
Yeah.
see that this Earth
You
is
can't
round.
use the arguments I told you though.
Bro, the government's fucking
I
lying
don't
to
know.
us. They know we don't.
That sounds like some conspiracy.
Okay, you
theory
no, you
bullshit.
can just say the conspiracy.
Where's
theory.
my tinfoil
NASA
hat?
faked the land
Earth
moving, all
is-
that. You can say they staged all the photos, everything, and
Yes.
it's all
Yes.
just.
Yeah, exactly. You could.
Especially
Yeah,
But
you
they
could.
didn't.
But
Man
what
has
you're
not
doing
been
is
to the
you're
moon
just
yet.
relying on them and just hoping that they're
And
not
if you
fucking
believe
over.
man has not been to the moon, you're fucking insane.
So what about?
They
They
haven't. They
They
haven't.
haven't.
It's all fake.
What about the
staged.
cameras that are up there
It's
live
all
streaming?
staged.
Like you can
Yep.
literally go on YouTube right now and look at
It's
the.
all,
it's all-
it's
it's
all
all
deeper than
staged.
what you think.
I'm
It's all
gonna
staged.
fucking
It's all
strike
fake.
you.
Bro, it's all staged.
Are we the only
It's all
ones
on
with
a-
the not
it's all
with
on
the
a
moon
green
landing
screen.
being real?
No,
it's not.
fake.
It's fake.
It's fake.
I don't know about that. I've seen a lot of shit about the fake moon landing.
I've
It's
seen a
fake.
lot.
It's all staged.
It's all staged,
Bro, he's triggered.
Adam,
He's
Adam,
gonna freak out.
Adam said the moon landing was a hoax.
Andrew.
It
Oh
is.
my
Exactly.
God.
Exactly. It's
All
a
of
hoax.
you have just watched YouTube and all this bullshit
You're
too
basing,
much.
yes, you're basing it, yes.
Bro,
You're basing it off of YouTube.
The
but
moon
you
landing?
think-
moon landing
But
was
you're
a
The
hoax.
moon
basing
landing
it.
was
The
us
moon
just
landing
as
They
on
literally have shown that the
fucking
amount of
government
lighting,
forcing it on
all
us.
sorts of shit cannot be created naturally. That bullshit about the fucking flag moving and shit like that. No, none of it has been solid enough to be consequential.
There's
ever.
not a
None of
fucking
it has been proven to be
atmosphere on the
fucking
moon.
proven.
yeah, why
How
the
the
fucking
moon?
like you said, if they touch it slightly, it's still in movement because nothing can stop it.
There's no friction to
They
stop
did-
it.
Yeah,
That is
bro.
true.
That is true. I didn't think that.
So I hate
So
people
wait,
that
wait,
say
wait.
it's a hoax.
But it
Okay,
can
so you
still
think
be
it's true?
staged.
I'm a little
Okay,
kid.
what about the shadows thing?
The shadows?
There was,
Hey, camera.
There was-
camera.
huh?
Camera.
Oh, the camera moved.
Yeah, fuck. Hold on. I think
Stop hitting shit, CrossFitter.
The moon landing.
Keep going,
Wait,
keep going,
who's
keep going.
average?
Hold on, this is lagged by the way.
Yeah, I know.
No, it's just delayed slightly.
Go a little
Yeah,
bit more.
who's
just
average
delayed.
revolution?
That's Andrew.
Andrew,
Hold up.
Richards.
Keep going.
A little bit more. A little bit more.
keep
A
going.
little bit more, so you're in.
It's lag, guys. That's
Keep
all.
going a little bit more.
Oh yeah, no.
It
Stop
is
it.
lagged, so
Stop it
Right there, right there, right there.
You gotta give me a fucking second because it is lag.
The moon landing wasn't a hoax. I remember reading somewhere that it would cost more money to fake the land mooning than actually going to the
Oh,
moon.
you're a fucking idiot.
Okay.
Wow!
Fucking
Hey!
It would cost more
To use
to
Photoshop?
fake a moon landing.
No,
than it is
Photoshop didn't exist.
To put a person on the fucking moon.
Oh
I
my
will
God.
film somebody like that. You go
when
out.
No, stop.
Oh
Go
my
out.
For real,
God.
stop. When they did it,
Bro, he
the
got
cost
did
of
do
the
it.
the
What?
cost of the cameras at that time period, the cost of cameras, all that, it might have taken more.
So a black,
It would have
A
been
fucking-
millions.
a
Millions,
blared out,
millions,
a
and
black
millions.
background, rocks, a camera, and a guy in a
That would have to
suit.
be a
Look at the fucking picture. He's more complex than that.
We have a movie called Transformers.
That's now. This
Dude,
is
that
back
was
in,
like
the
in fucking
60s.
69. The
Yeah.
moon landing was 69, wasn't
Are
it?
you trying to 69 me?
1969.
Yes. Like they.
That is old as fuck.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. You're talking about Transformers. They didn't have the film. They didn't even barely had computers.
Bro,
We had computers enough to go to the
Yeah, I was
fucking
gonna.
moon.
Most
Yeah.
definitely. Most definitely.
we
It's
go
all
to the
staged.
moon. We can
No
save
counter
us
argument.
for under 60
No
bucks.
counter argument. You don't know what
It's all
technology they
staged.
really have.
Yeah,
You don't know.
you had no idea.
But you don't know that they didn't actually go there.
But
No,
you don't know
I
that they did
personally
either.
think they went to the moon. I don't think it was a hoax. I
Okay.
think it was.
That's
real.
what I'm saying. We don't know what
The
technology
only,
they
the only
have.
debate that
They
I
might have a fucking
is,
moon base.
the only thing that debate
Hey,
I have is
I'm
it
just
could have been a
gonna
hoax
I'm gonna
because
officially change flat Earth theory to moon handing.
a Hollywood TV
moon
set and a
landing
camera.
boats?
A Hollywood TV set and camera. You could say that, but the only way I think it would be a hoax was because of space race. Beat Russia to the moon. You know.
Make Russia spend more money during the Cold War, so
Yeah.
They said they're budgeting elsewhere.
yes.
That I mean, it's smart, but I personally think we went to the moon.
Why not?
Especially now, literally go to the website how many people are in space right now.com. There's literally 6 people in space right fucking now.
That's what I'm saying. If we
That's
can
one
make it to
died.
space,
Huh?
we'll probably make
Next one
it.
died.
The last one died up there.
I'm
Last
saying,
time I checked, there's 6
if it's
people
so
in space
simple to make it to space, one.
It's not so simple. There's 6 people in
There
it
is
out
a
of fucking
lot.
8 billion people.
Yeah.
There's 6 people in space. It's not
But
easy.
they could get those 6 people.
For the U.S. or from worldwide?
The entire worldwide, there's 6 people. I'll literally Google it right now. Actually, there might be.
I'm gonna do it.
I think there's 6.
What is it called?
By the way, I don't think it was a hoax. How many people are in space right now.com.
You don't have to have the
Oh
.com.
Jesus.
There you go.
Just Google something.
What's up, man?
Oh dude.
Bounce up in front of the camera.
What
Ah!
the fuck is? Come on.
Arinspace.com. There's 5 people, 5 or 6,
I think it's 6.
right now.com.
Dude.
That is so long, such a long
I
URL.
know you guys were coming.
6 people in space right now.
Wow, that's a pretty
Scroll
cool
down.
name.
You can see all the names and everything to it.
Yeah.
Dan
Damn.
McClain.
Dane
France.
McClain, that's a gay ass name.
France,
if I ever
America.
fucking know one.
36 days in space.
Damn.
I'm saying if they can do that, one, they would know
137?
one Earth is round.
Are they going
Or
strong?
can see
Yes,
it.
that's the
They
Flat Earth Society is
can
retarded.
see it. Can you?
You don't think it was a hoax?
You're not asking if I've seen the Earth.
You're
I'm
just
saying
asking-
is the fucking Earth round in general.
I'm just fucking with you.
I was about to say, I've never seen it because I can't. I'm too dumb to
You
get up
can't,
there.
yeah, you can't deny like evidence of it. Obviously,
They're fucking up there looking
Yeah,
at
yeah,
it.
like, just because you don't visually see yourself, you can't deny it.
Yeah.
You know, like,
You know.
you just can't disprove everything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Can you go through life seeing literally everything happen all the time, knowing it?
No.
Because you fuck no, you don't have that much
It's
time.
impossible. It's impossible.
Like we're all too fucking stupid to get up into space, so we'll never know.
No, we're
Speak for
not.
yourself.
No,
No, we're not. We're not
Bro, I
too
can get to
stupid.
space.
They literally sent
Watch
a
me.
monkey into space. We're obviously not too
And
stupid.
it died.
And
Yeah.
did it
But he also made it there.
And it died.
He also made it
were you in
there.
space?
He died as he exited orbit.
He died at the exit orbit.
Wow.
Like the first one, literally, dude, it died. Like it's dead.
Your fridge is
There
up.
wasn't one monkey, bud.
Is there anything you have questions
You
on?
have
Like,
ghosts.
like you question the government
You
on some
literally have
space
ghosts.
stuff?
Okay,
really think so.
do you think whenever in 1969 when they landed on it, do you think it was fake then, but we have actually done it now?
That's actually a really, really, really rational point. To be honest with you, because
I think that's
In
what I was gonna say earlier. Like,
1969,
I
that
feel
was
like
a
the
fucking
first one.
edgy time to fucking.
that's what I'm saying. It might have, but you got to think about like Buzz Aldrin. It was a sketchy attempt to get there, and they attempted to get there and got lucky enough.
Well, think of the teacher that they tried to get with there.
You guys
She
need to
died.
pull up my stream so I'll get.
Didn't
up
they
in the
fucking
charts
the
where
first
people will
attempt
click on
like
it.
kill like 8 people or something?
Yeah, they took the teacher up on the first attempt.
Yeah.
And she died. The
She
rocket
fucking
blew
died.
up off launch.
Oh no, the Challenger, totally
No.
different thing.
No.
I was about to say the Challenger. There was one Challenger flight that had a teacher and they were
Oh,
going
that-
into
that
space
was-
and exploded.
Okay. Yeah,
was
that's what I'm
Challenger.
talking about. That was way after the movie.
Yeah, that was Challenger.
That was in like fucking 90s, I think. Or early 2000s.
80s
No.
or 90s, I thought.
I think it was like 90s.
I'm trying to literally like go through like, bro, you saw this on Wikipedia once, like, whoa.
Wikipedia once. What's up?
Next topic.
You want next
You wanna
topic?
talk?
Are we doing next topic?
Why? Got a beer?
Yo.
All right.
Next topic.
That's America, right?
All right, we're doing next topic.
Beer.
All right.
Luck of the lotto, motherfuckers. Wow. I don't know, happy day.
How did we go from the Flat Earth Society to what's the moon landing?
Bro, we
How
go
do we
from
go from
religion
religion
to
to-
galaxy.
All
No,
right,
because those correlate to some extent.
All
Yeah,
right, I
kinda.
did this one to just throw us off as much
Like,
as
where does
possible.
God sit all the
Like
time? Why can't we see
I
him?
knew we were gonna stay on the fucking same. What we did now is stay on the same fucking topic every single time, which was religion or is stuff a hoax?
What is it?
Obesity in America.
Oh God, people are fat, and
Fat
it's
as
their
fuck.
fucking fault.
Are you
nasty
fat?
fucks.
Are you fucking fat? Look at you,
Yeah, you
fucking
fuck.
beanpole.
Yeah, pretty fucking big uns.
How to fix it? How do we fix it?
How do we
Okay,
fix
hold
it?
on.
Shut down like McDonald's?
No, hold on. Back to
No.
back to the.
Bro, we could just shut down the electrical grid, and then people would have to survive off the land, and they would get skinny.
You are not wrong. You are not wrong.
That is true. That is true.
I'm gonna try. I'm gonna attempt.
Hold on. Andrew said, was it a waste of money just to say we were the first possibly adding to the country's debt for bragging rights?
Wait.
Yeah, bragging
Was it a
rights.
waste of money?
Oh,
even
fuck yeah, we're the superpower, we're gonna fucking flex it.
even if it was a waste of money, even if we
You
faked
think
it,
it's gonna cost
President-
us money? We
President
don't give
Bush-
a fuck.
President Bush literally would drone strike
Okay,
people
first
because he
off,
has fucking insecurity.
Bush
bro.
did
Like,
not. Hey,
Oh, I have the small dick
Bush
here.
did 9/11. Right? Bush did 9/11.
Probably.
Change my mind.
Oh my god. Change my mind.
Bush did
Alright, let's
9/11.
see.
Dude, I'm saying Bush had the
Bush
biggest
is
ego
not the-
ever and
Dude,
just was
look
like
how
drone
many-
strike
dude,
here.
Look how many times Obama bombed Syria. It's not just Bush. It's not just
Yeah.
Obama.
I think it's the
Dude, they
presidents of
dropped
that
20
God conference.
That was
They
the
dropped
topic.
27,000 bombs in Syria. In
That
fucking
was the topic,
2016.
and we got to.
Let me see.
It
That's
was
what I'm
a,
saying.
it's
now.
not
It's
just
the
Bush.
president's God complex.
that was the topic,
Can we
and we
please
got
get
to.
back-
Did Bush
Obesity.
did 9/11?
Okay, they're
We're
all
talking about
fucking
Obama
bad.
and insecurities, or Bush and insecurities.
We have the fucking freedom to eat whatever the fuck we want. If people want to
Yeah.
be fat, let them be fucking
No, I'm
fat.
saying
It's
he's
their
saying
fucking
how to
choice.
fix it.
How to fix it? Get on a fucking treadmill. You
That's
fat
what
cunt.
I'm
Watch
saying.
your calories.
If you don't want to be fat and nasty,
Be it.
don't be
fucking-
fat and nasty.
Our
Fucking
war
fucktards.
our war perception of freedom of fucking what is it? Freedom of the first fucking amendment.
Freedom of speech
No, I went like 37.
and religion.
First
Yeah.
Amendment. And
What?
fucking
What are you on about?
what is it? Australia? They banned
Australia.
certain
What?
Australia. They banned certain food items because
The
it's
food
too,
doesn't make people obese.
That's the thing.
Yes,
Banning
food
those
items
No, it
abuse
doesn't.
it.
Look
It's
at
the
me.
abuse of
Look
it.
at me. We can eat 12 fucking hamburgers and be completely fine. It does not make people obese.
eat 12 hamburgers. Don't eat
It is
bacon
not
for
the
the next
it
3
is-
days.
it
It's
is
not
not
the
the
food's
food.
fault. It is the people and their fucking greed
Exactly.
and,
It
their
is the
consumption.
people.
Then how do we
It is
fix
If
not
it?
you
the
know
food.
you're
It's
going
going
to
to
get fat
abuse it.
from a cheeseburger, don't eat it.
Then why are we almost like the forerunning
Because
nation
people
of
don't
this
ration
problem?
it. People don't
Because
ration it.
human beings
Dude,
are
you can watch a
greedy
YouTube video.
No,
fuckers.
why is America one of the
Gluttony.
most obese?
Gluttony.
Gluttony?
Freedom has caused gluttony.
Yes.
Dude,
Freedom,
okay,
so
look up.
freedom as
You see slaves? Slaves are skinny. Guess why? Because no gluttony, because they're slaves. You know?
Are you a slave motherfucker?
Kind of too. Then my old lady. Yeah.
Yeah.
You're a lady, you're
Facts.
single tonight. Big
that
guy.
is a bad. That's a fact.
No, I completely agree with you. It's all based off how you rap.
Gluttony.
You can eat. Okay, like the dude literally
it's
did
not.
he did a.
So there's
A
no.
test.
So
This
there's no
dude
real way of fixing it here.
No, there's no
Just-
way.
No, rationalize it. That's all you gotta do. A dude literally ate Taco Bell every single day, 3 times a day for a month, and lost weight just to prove that if you rationalize what you eat, you will lose weight.
Right.
No, I
I
don't
think it's
believe in
more
that.
of like.
I don't believe in that. What's so fucking ever?
No,
Yes.
if you
burn more
you're
calories than you
arguing the same
consume,
fucking
you
point
will
as
not
me.
gain weight. If you burn more calories than you
That is
consume, you
literally
will
a
not gain weight.
Yes, if you're in a calorie deficit, you're gonna lose fucking weight.
Exactly. You don't have to be fat. If you burn more calories than you lose weight, or than you gain, you will lose weight.
It's literally common sense. That's how
You don't.
lose weight.
You are obese because you are sitting there doing nothing while you eat, and do all that other shit, whatever.
Part of the problem with obesity is that the fact that food companies are trying to mass produce at such a low cost that quantity and health factors go out the window.
You're not
Yeah.
wrong.
Okay, then
McDonald's.
eat healthy.
That's right.
McDonald's.
That is right.
100%.
Yeah. I mean, if you want to go out and eat McDonald's every day, yeah, but I mean, you can grow your own garden, you can do your own shit, or you can be lazy and go eat McDonald's and be fat.
You can go out and eat McDonald's and still.
Bro, you
exercise
could
and
probably
not
go to
fucking
McDonald's
gain
every
weight.
single day and lose weight.
You
One
just have to
hamburger
burn
a
more
day.
calories. Burn
Yeah.
more than you eat.
And
Bro,
it's-
fat fucks
the
eat
food industry
bag of burgers,
is
5
not-
burgers, fucking. and
Obesity
one
is not.
Dude, when
the
I go to
food
McDonald's, I
industry's
get a
fault.
20 piece and
That's
a fucking
that's
a McChicken
I know what it's
and fries.
prawns.
See,
That's
Right,
literally
prawns.
already over 2,000 calories like that.
Definitely.
And that's not a
What is?
20 piece, a fucking McChicken, a large fry, and a Dr. Pepper.
That is
That's what I eat at
definitely
McDonald's. That's one fucking meal, and I
That
eat
is
3 times a day.
enormous.
And I bet that costs under
That's
$20 too.
ridiculous.
Yeah,
Yes,
you
it's
eat
under
so
$10.
fucking
Yeah,
much
it's under
food.
$10
Yes, you know
for
why?
more
Because I
calories
burn
than
more
you should
calories
eat
than
in
I
a
eat.
fucking
Yes.
No, I'm
week.
just saying in general, like Dustin and I am actually that.
Oh,
you
we-
eat so
Dude, people
fucking
go to
much.
McDonald's. Yeah, can I have 38 fucking Big Macs? Yeah, that's just for me. What do you guys want?
I'm
That's
just
how
saying
it's
you
like.
eat a lot more than I expected. Sorry.
Okay, yeah, and that's good.
All right,
way
right.
more than I
But
have
it's not
to
the.
So-
for it.
it's
so
not the
do you
food
think we
industry's
should,
fault, though.
Do you think we should regulate companies like prices on bad foods or anything?
No.
I say
They
say
can make
you
their own
in-
money how they want.
Yes.
It's literally the consumer's fault.
Yes, it definitely.
All right, do you
100%
think there should be
fault.
any educational
That's the
programs
thing,
in
when you
schools
say that,
about?
There already
these
is,
types
and
When you
people
say-
are still.
when you say that,
nobody
we literally
gives a
have.
fuck.
way back in
Is
the
there
day.
Is there anything as we can do as a people to fucking
No,
fix this?
back in the
No.
day, they used to put
Not even a
rope
little
in
bit.
meat.
No.
Back in the day, they used to shred up rope and put it in meat.
Yes.
Yes.
Meat companies did to
McDonald's
save
did that,
money
yes.
and make
Yeah.
more.
Yes.
Fucking insane lawsuit about that.
Yeah, and
Wait, what?
That's why the FDA
they
was
used to
literally
put in
made
ground
because
hamburger.
of that reason.
Ground hamburger. The FDA
Rope
was
meat.
literally created because ground hamburger used to have fucking rope.
They
in
would
it.
put they
Yeah.
would put that in.
Yeah,
like,
well, it was a
McDonald's.
big
Because
thing.
it made
money.
Because there was no regulation on it
it
at
made
that
more.
time.
Now, I think the FDA, should increase it.
Skinny
Regulations.
does not mean healthy. Just because you can lose weight at McDonald's doesn't mean you won't have heart problems later from the crap load they serve.
No,
That's what I'm saying.
not.
You should regulate.
Again,
if
the
you
crap
McDonald's
load
uses
they
some shitty
serve-
stuff. You regulate.
No, the crap load they serve, they don't serve a crap load. You order a fucking crap load.
It's
Fat piece of shit.
That doesn't change the fact that you're buying greasy
Okay,
food.
whoever said that, you were talking to them. That
if
was
you
me.
exercise.
You didn't mean it.
I don't know who's talking.
I think it was
That's
Andrea.
Adam.
Or
Andrea?
That's my
Andrea?
sister, man. You think of my sister, bro?
I got
It doesn't mean
Skinny
you're
does not mean. I agree with Adam on this.
lose
Or
weight.
Andrew. I keep saying Adam.
I
Fuck.
don't.
I'll make an abs and gluten
I agree, I
diet
agree.
at age 37.
I don't
That's
think
fine.
eating fast food does anything to your heart if you exercise. And
Yes,
No,
it
it
does.
definitely does.
No, it don't.
Yes, it does.
cholesterol. Dude,
my heart
That's-
is
yes,
beating
you're-
the
that's
same
no,
whether
no,
I'm
no,
eating
no,
a
no.
cheeseburger
Amp-
or a
amp-
fucking
amp-
salad.
amp-
Cholesterol
You're doing
is
that your whole
literally
life.
no. Cholesterol is literally proven to cause heart problems.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
100%
bro.
fact.
It
You
will,
can't deny
that will build up in your
Big time.
fucking
Arteries, and you will
and
die.
kill you.
I'm not kidding.
I still love
Bro,
my
we're gonna be
cheeseburgers.
skinny. We're gonna have muscles
I
almost all of
love
our
my
life.
cheeseburgers.
All of our life. Guess what? Our choices will kill us.
Yeah.
Yes.
I literally have done a lot
The
of bad
oxygen
things,
you
and it
air
will
is
kill
also
me, and I know
unhealthy
this.
for you. So
Scoot up.
what the
Scoot
fuck?
up, the camera.
Like
Yes.
I don't-
think
okay,
it's
it's like-
healthy for you.
everything in this world is unhealthy for you. Everything.
No,
in
no.
excessive amount. Yes,
Yeah,
it
okay,
is.
Yes,
Yes,
but some
moderate
things,
excessive
some
amount.
things
In
in moderate,
moderation.
some things in
That's-
moderate amounts are still unhealthy.
I
So
like
then
your
you just
choice.
lower it.
So, how do you lower it?
You just
How do you,
You
eat
take
an
less
inch of a
of-
cheeseburger?
You
Maybe-
don't.
maybe
you
I'll get sponsored by
substitute the
Bush.
fucking cheeseburger with something that actually fucking.
But he said
Bro,
everything.
I
He said
go to the
everything will
fucking
kill him.
value, huh?
He said everything. He said everything will kill him.
No matter
In
what,
an
you're gonna
excessive
fucking
amount.
die.
Yes, it will.
You will die, but not. It doesn't accelerate.
What if you drink too much water? You could literally die from drinking
If you
too
drink
much
too
water.
much water? But that's not the subject we're on.
We're saying obesity.
Yeah, you might go crazy and drink or eat too much.
Andrew
something
said
will
I
kill you.
worked at McDonald's and I ate it all the time and I'm still on cholesterol meds. That is literally proven. That causes heart problems. 100%
Yes,
fact. You
yes,
cannot
yes,
deny that.
I eat McDonald's all the time and my heart's going strong.
You cannot
so-
say okay. It affects
But
You
it's not
you
a-
don't know.
Do you have
We're
the-
not. We're not
I
talking
don't.
about.
I don't like
If you
it.
smoke
heart
weed,
problems.
if you smoke
We're
weed,
not
you have
talking
the same
about
highest
the
end-
physical
no, every
effects
single
food
person
has
does.
on you. We're talking about well,
Obesity.
Obesity is a physical effect.
Yes.
But it's obesity how you're getting bigger.
That's the thing.
Yes.
People
Well-
can eat healthy and still become obese.
Yeah.
It's just the way their body
Yes.
functions. My
It's
grandma
all DNA.
Okay,
had to have her
also,
thyroid removed.
It's all
and she
DNA.
eats healthier than any human
Yes,
being I've
there-
ever met.
Yeah,
It's
but
all
there's
DNA.
there's like genetic problems that happens, but I'm
We
talking
are
about
the-
a
we are the
normal
leading
human
number.
being
But
like
it's also
keen
with,
or
you can also have disorder, eating disorders, everything.
But that's the thing.
Yes.
We're not talking about just specific.
Talking
the
about the
average amount
average,
of
yes.
people. Because people are gluttonous, lazy pigs. People are terrible nowadays. They don't have as much discipline.
Okay, but it's also about
I'm not
eating.
lazy all the time.
Why would I go and make food whenever I could just easily go to McDonald's? Again?
yes.
Because you're
Food
lazy.
costs healthy food
No, I'm not lazy, it's
costs
just
so
faster.
much. I've literally
easy.
this keto diet
No,
sucks.
it could be the
Yeah,
same.
How
Faster
much-
is-
I
faster
agree.
isn't
How much
better.
fucking food like cost healthy food that I could eat and lose weight is so much more than ordering a fucking $1 cheeseburger at
Okay.
McDonald's.
Yeah,
But
you
you don't have to
could-
get. You don't have to buy it. You can grow it.
That costs money.
How you
And
grow
land
it?
that I
It's
don't
like
have.
20 cents
Barely.
for 20 cents for a
For
bag of
fucking whole
corn
bag of
seeds. Good luck.
All you have to do is time.
And I'm
Literally
gonna
time.
buy the pig to fucking kill it.
Yeah.
The cow.
Buy
Yeah.
one pig
$200.
You buy one
$200.
pig and reproduce.
Dude, a
Yep.
cow or 2 cows a year can literally last a family of 4 the entire year.
I am not putting that.
Whoa,
much effort
bro!
into this.
Holy shit! You can
I'm-
do it. You just are lazy and want the faster route.
Yep.
Yep.
I agree.
And it's gonna cost
it's-
more money.
It's
Not really.
America. It's America.
Might cost you a little time.
No, that's the
America.
problem with our society is that we've tried to accelerate every process that now the processes are killing
Okay,
us.
it makes money.
Yes.
It makes money.
And we're now so greedy and gluttonous that we can't stop
Why stop?
because it's killing us.
It's better.
It's literally shortening human lifespan.
how back in the old days they did that, and
No,
look
not
how long
to
their
this-
lifespan.
Yeah, but that's medical stuff.
Yeah,
That's
that's been
medicine.
medical.
Yeah.
Medical's come so far
Yep.
along.
Nowadays are literally
Convenience of
shortening
fast
average
food
lifespan.
causes obesity. 100% fact.
I've been
Alright,
taking
what is
medicine in like
On my
60,
lunch break,
40.
you go to fucking McDonald's to convenience. It's literally.
That's
like,
the problem,
it's all
convenience.
Yes.
Society's accelerated all functions of life. So it's now, instead of I need to do this, it's just more convenient to do.
So fixing obesity is taking your time, learning better food options, and don't
Don't be a fucking
eat,
pig.
Don't eat
Don't be
stuff.
gluttonous.
Don't eat
You
stuff at your convenience. Plan
You
ahead
can't
with your
be
meals.
a pig.
I mean,
Yeah,
like you
put-
said, if
put
you
in
eat,
the extra
if you
effort.
eat McDonald's, you know, as long as you're active, walking burns more calories than sprinting.
No.
No, sex burns
No.
more
Sprinting
calories.
No.
burns way more.
You
Nah.
cannot. No, I'm saying, like distance-wise.
No, sprinting.
You can only sprint for so far.
No, doing 4 sprints at what was it, 100? At 100 at a track is literally equal to an hour of cardio.
Okay.
4 sprints, balls to the wall,
Listen to
as
him.
fast as you possibly can.
He is a physical-
literally
like,
way
he
more
knows his
efficient
shit.
than an hour of
I
cardio.
was wrong, but it is harder on your joints, harder on your body.
Sorta. It's more.
I would
physically
say
demanding.
walking is
No,
more of
you
a
can't say
prolonged.
that.
And are you
Say
gonna
you
sprint when
go
you're
sprint.
90?
Huh?
You gonna sprint when you're
Are
90?
you? I mean, if
Why
you're
not?
in shape, why not?
Say.
There's
Why
a
not?
certain point where your
Are you
body
gonna
just
walk
won't
when
be
you're
in
90?
shape.
No, you're probably just gonna be in a fucking walker, dude.
Yeah, you can walk.
Keep on spelling,
Okay, but you can
motherfuckers.
also use that in like, okay, whenever you're jogging on concrete, you're gonna fuck up your joints.
Actually, jogging's like terrible.
Jogging is terrible on your joints.
Yeah.
But sprinting is too. But I'm just saying unless you're
I'm saying jogging
unless you're
doesn't
doing
build muscle.
cardiovascularity training,
Yeah.
you're gonna want to jog.
Cardio does, or jogging doesn't even build muscle. It literally is just a waste of fucking time. You're
Oh
just
my
sprinting
God.
and walking.
Are you kidding me? Look small.
That shit. All right. One second.
I knew that was
Okay.
coming a minute
Oh
ago.
my
Okay.
God, dude.
I need nicotine.
I'm about
because
to
I have
cry.
time. I'm gonna smoke a cigarette. I know I just had a big conversation about don't be gluttonous.
One
and you
second,
said
one
it kills
second.
you.
He's
But
saying,
fuck you.
guy with
Hey,
the
one
gray
second. One
hat,
second. Stay
that's
for
Zach.
one more second.
We'll start looking at the camera more. We're sorry. He said, "Guy with the
That-
gray hat, I appreciate you looking at the camera." That's Zach.
That is me. I do this because I know you guys are
It's
watching.
Zachy Poo.
This is my first time, bro. I don't stream.
I'm nervous.
Ah!
Alright, hey.
Hey, I need to
Look at
sit
the
in my
camera,
stuff.
Yeah, we will.
It's the first.
We
It's
need
the
nicotine
first
in our
podcast.
lives.
No, you don't.
One second. Stay for the subject, and then you can go out there and marinate on the subject.
Should
How about
cigarettes
that?
be
You don't
banned?
want me
That's
to
the new
marinate.
subject.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
you probably don't want his marinade.
No, he's gonna marinate, and he's gonna come back with the fucking.
I'm gonna marinate all over.
I hope to God it's get married again.
What? You put him back in?
Don't put him back in.
Why do you hide it? We'll have to talk about it.
Hey, Andrews, the
later.
guy with the gray hat. I appreciate you looking at the camera.
We already said that, dipshit.
Wow.
You are heartless.
You're the guy with the gray hat. Oh.
Yeah, no fucking hat.
What is the subject? What is the subject?
Hey, I like
that they're actually
What's the
interacting in
subject?
chat. I like that.
I know.
I like it. I like it.
For real,
Yeah.
what's the subject?
Thank you, Andrew
Alright.
and Matt.
We actually like talked about this a little bit.
What?
National debt.
Oh my god.
We're too deep in. There's no
We're
way to
way,
get around
bro. We are so deep. That girl's dead. All right.
it. Exactly.
That girl?
That girl's
National
dead.
debt. Is there any way in the future to fix it?
Absolutely not.
No.
Yes.
We are too far.
Yeah,
Yes.
national debt is
yes.
too far. dude.
There's
There's
a
a
way.
too
We
far-
destroy our own country, bro. I got a stove.
That's destroy our
Dude, the
own
national debt is
country.
like,
what?
bro, like
I like
it's just
that.
too, it's too deep.
It's too deep.
That's what she
Completely
said.
So there's no way as a country to fix this.
Absolutely not.
No.
Look at the national debt right now. Like,
How? What?
Let's see.
Where's the debt coming from? Is
mostly
it
to
China?
Mostly to
China?
China.
Let's invade China.
No, it's not. That's way easier said than done.
Kill China.
No, you can't do that
Why? As a powerhouse country, why can't we do that?
because they're also a powerhouse country.
Are they more powerhouse than us?
We don't know that. I mean, you don't know.
Let's test that water.
Why
baby.
would you do that?
$22 trillion.
You're not getting out of that.
Shit, that's a lot of money.
You're not getting out of that.
What?
80% of the national debt is internal, like treasury bonds and whatnot.
Really?
Really?
20% is external.
Are you shitting me?
So what's the percentage?
So
of
we're
China?
causing our
All you
own
do is
debt.
just reprint more money, pay out treasury
Okay,
bonds.
that causes inflation.
Yeah,
in
but
prices.
yeah, we cause inflation and we fuck our own selves.
Yeah, for like 10 years, that's how the Russians have it.
Holy shit.
So you're saying the only way to fix this?
Hey, I got them
fucking
all right
debt-
here. I got all the facts right here.
Jesus Christ! Keep that up. Fuck it. Keep that up. So you're saying the only way to fix our own debt is to basically cause
keep throwing money at us. It doesn't matter.
to keep To basically start another depression.
The national debt per
A Great
citizen.
Depression. You want another Great Depression?
Hey,
No, it's not what we're saying.
the national debt per citizen is $70,000.
What?
Average debt per citizen is 70 grand.
Jesus Christ.
I'm gonna verify those facts. Did you
I'm
Google
in
that?
debt in
Yeah.
$2,000
Or did
and I
you just
don't
know?
even.
This is-
fucking
No,
stress.
did you know? Because that's not proven that. What percentage?
It's because of Social Security. He thinks national debt's 'cause Social Security.
Really? Most national debt is Social Security?
Look, debt per citizen, $67,000.
Christ.
Debt
Didn't mean
per.
to cut in on you guys, but
No, dude, you're
No,
fine.
if you want to come over here and just get in the camera a little
You
bit.
definitely should. I think you should.
Let's
it's
sit
like,
down.
it's like
Ooh.
the one subject that I know a decent about.
Then sit down and talk.
This
Come.
is your guys' spot. You got it.
Nah, bro, you
I just wanted to throw something in so
just
on the Twitch
come over
You,
here.
you want to come up? You want to come over here?
You have
Come
to
on.
get a drink. This is a drunk podcast.
You looking at the numbers?
Really?
I have them up right
numbers?
now.
We have numbers. That's what I thought.
Sure, let's turn all that.
Man, that's a lot. That's a lot of numbers. I don't like that many numbers. It's because of Social Security.
22 there.
Our camera does not.
22.2.
No, I think it's just the lighting. You get too much light coming off of that.
Yeah, that lighting's fucking massive, dude.
You want to turn it off?
Can.
Hit the top right button.
Oh.
Yep.
It's because
Oh,
it's
that
like-
actually
1.1
helps so
I
much.
told
Your
you to do that
GDP
long
is
time
way
ago.
high up, which is a very big important factor. It's up
Rating on the bars?
126%. That's the reason it keeps our economy
Hey,
rolling.
bro, what are you doing then?
There should be a side that says look how much credit card debt you got. That's what starts the depression right there.
Jesus,
Um,
dude! Oh my God, $1 trillion is just credit card debt.
So it's literally all internal. Like
Like
a lot of
most
it.
of
Yeah,
it.
that's crazy. Why?
Government takes your money and it's
Mortgage
supposed to give it back to
debt,
you when you
more-
retire,
oh
but
my-
instead it's been relying on
Here's your
other
trade
people's
deficit.
1,000 million
Look how much you
trillion.
got going
Well, that's because
overseas.
they take your money and invest
Oh,
it
yeah.
in stocks.
Huh?
So we're
That's
basically.
like
That's how
that's
much
what
we
a
got
401k
overseas owed.
is.
And that's how much overseas companies owe us.
Or bonds, stocks and bonds.
Dude, we owe less. There, countries owe us more than we owe any other country.
Yeah, because they just keep investing.
It's economics.
Okay, but we're also like one of
Country,
those
countries owe us
strong,
six.
like,
Dude,
powerful countries in the
countries
world. Why
still
would you
owe
not?
us $6 trillion.
That's just how you get like army stuff bonds. With treasury bonds, people make money off of treasury bonds over years. So like that money doesn't actually exchange hands right
because
now.
all we have to do is print more money. Not print. That's not literally
That's
called.
why inflation.
Yeah, you're right.
happens. But
I'm
All you have to do,
idiot, bro.
when I say print more money, you have to
The
issue
youngest
more
people
bonds.
paying in are paying for
Look
the
at
older
this.
people's retirement, and it's an endless cycle.
We
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
look, dude. Other countries owe us fucking $6 trillion, and we only owe $874 million.
Jesus Christ, dude. That is insane.
So Dustin, can I ask
We're
you something?
fucked.
Can we dig ourselves out of it?
No. We're
Holy
so,
fuck, dude!
If
We're
this is internal, we're fucked.
dude.
That's,
We have
no, that's
$15
not
trillion
that word. It's
in
just
debt
keep
just on
treasury
mortgage.
bonds. It's like
Mortgage
that
payments.
number
right.
is not exactly accurate.
Right here.
Like,
Huh?
that 21 trillion is not. That's how much we owe on treasury bonds.
Come over here and say this in the
pays
fucking
off.
microphone so people can hear you.
Just sit over here.
Just sit.
Hop in the
Dude, we have
stream,
like
bud.
7 viewers.
I know, but like
You're making
Gage, you fucking stream yourself.
occasionally.
Occasionally. Why are you
If this
nervous?
is a subject you know,
Come on, you got a
come
beer in
and
your
talk.
hand and you're wearing an Auburn shirt. You're
Because
good.
if I come over there and talk for this subject and then hop off because I'm going to the next one, like that should
Just get on. Just
Okay,
get on.
just
Yeah,
get on while
yeah,
they're
get
I
on.
already made my point. There's nothing else.
In the future, when we
Okay,
have
but you
more,
made a really
in the
valid
future
point.
when we have more podcasts, we're gonna need different
I'm gonna have
people.
to use different people. I'm not
Let's
just
get
gonna.
next time.
You will?
Be in now.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just don't know shit about space and conspiracy.
You don't need to. You just need to know about this one for now.
Yeah.
We have
If
3
you don't know
people
the
right
subject,
here.
don't join in on it. You just listen.
Yeah.
But you knew a lot about the national debt. That's why you should be over here. I don't know. as
Yeah,
much as you do.
yeah. I don't know shit about
Neither do
national
I.
debt.
We'll get next subject.
I mean, yes, it is an issue, but
Definitely.
Ben wants to be on the
Very
stream
good.
next too.
There's 2 chairs open right now, and there's 2 of you.
Hey, you get in here.
Never mind.
All right, new subject: national debt. We're never getting out of it. It's internal. It's a never-ending cycle. We're fucked.
you never.
Thanks,
You
Obama.
can't predict the
I
future.
agree.
It's not just Obama.
You never know. You can't predict the future.
Oh yeah, I got candy. You
God
told me
damn, that hurt.
Not just Obama.
No, that's Obama.
No, it's not. Obama did a lot. And
You're right, it was Trump
he did a
too.
lot on both sides.
A lot.
Yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know very much.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick a different subject. We're so
Hold on, I
clueless
got a
this one.
cellular device call. Straight out of police department, Deputy James. How may I
Are
help
you really gonna make me wait?
Yeah, I got unlimited weed. We just literally stopped a 4-pound bus.
4-pound bus.
Didn't say unlimited weed.
Yeah. He just shot the 4-pound bus.
Fat dude, 30 a G.
Is that Pat?
No, where are you at?
That is definitely bad.
Can you have me my hat?
No.
And that rhymes
Are you
with
going to
that.
Fidel's? I'll be there in like 30. I'll be there.
But you ain't a cat.
Yeah, no, he told me he's about to.
Please give me my hat before I'll keep on rapping. I swear to God, bro.
Let's talk about space.
Okay,
Space?
we're doing
This,
a
is,
podcast.
this space is a good last subject.
I'm gonna call you.
No, we'll follow to it. Trust
Oh,
in
no,
the
stop.
trust.
I got you.
Hey, I actually, my buddy-
Bro, I'm Joe Howard. I'm Joe
Buddy,
Halbert's
Joe.
office.
I'll call you in like
staring
20
at this
minutes,
camera
alright?
right now. If you know that
Alright, bye.
reference, follow his stream and give a fuck.
Dude, okay, get Andrew in one of these. Definitely, 100% fact.
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, yes, you're in the
Yes,
next one.
Andrew. Yeah, you're in the next one, bud.
I need to attend one.
Probably be-
Argue with me, Andrew. Let's see let's do this up.
All right. Probably in about 2 weeks.
You do one of these
Two-
without
two-
me, I'll suck the shit
We need
out
to
of
do
you,
this
bro,
like
but I love you.
once every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks ish, we'll do this. All right, and you can be in the next one for
I
sure.
want Andrew.
It's-
100%.
It's not always going to be a debate. Is it always going to be a debate?
It can be.
It can be a
Don't
debate.
care.
I mean, it could just be a discussion of ideas.
It could
Yeah.
be.
Or
Yeah.
just open-minded discussions. Yeah.
It'll be anything.
Instead of having debate about it, just literally just what's
Exactly.
And hopefully, I'll have a better camera next time. A better
Alright.
setup.
All right, here we go. Next subject.
My hair looks probably ate up.
From the floor up.
Oh my god, that looks bad.
Nope. This
Fuck
is
it.
definitely not about space.
Fuck.
What is
What
it?
is it? Is it
Alright.
child pornography?
I want you to know he was actually kind of more leaning toward. It was kind of like that. It's about abortion.
Abortion. If you get raped
It's
by your
good.
fucking
No.
uncle,
No.
don't have the baby. Kill it.
Yes,
Or
I
let
agree.
me punch you. All right.
Just
stop.
Don't listen to that.
Listen.
Don't listen to
Fucking
that.
stop.
No, don't listen. No.
No, a baby
No.
should only be aborted from
It's
time of
life.
conception to 24 months later.
No.
24 months? 24 months. No.
Yes.
2 years later, you can fucking kill it.
All
2
right.
years later.
Are you gonna? You can buy the car, you test drive it, you don't like it, you send it back.
No, you can't have a baby.
You don't
kill
stick it
because
back
you don't
in.
want it. No.
No,
don't
it's
work
still
like that.
it's still a life.
Bro, that
form.
baby is a fucking annoying.
Okay.
You can take it back to the doctor and recycle
Okay,
it.
Heath, but
No.
there's also families.
Bro, that
really
baby
can't have
could go
kids.
back in the ground.
Why not
and
put it up
make
for
a
adoption?
trans.
Let's
Huh?
put it up for adoption.
It's
I can't
adoption. You shouldn't abort
Why
it.
not put it
Fuck
up for
adoption. You know how much fucking money goes in
Yeah,
adoption?
there's families that
Those
can't have
kids
kids.
grow up
You
to
know
be
how much
There's
money
also
goes
a million
into
dollars.
it?
That's because the
there's
government
hundreds of thousands of
literally-
kids that don't have
That was
family
the
that they could
biggest
adopt if they refuse.
stereotypical thing
Yeah,
I've
that's
ever
true.
heard of in my entire
There's so
life.
many
Yeah,
kids
that was
that
kind
really
of
have
fucked
to
up
live
on my
point.
part.
What?
There's hundreds of thousands of kids in the like
in the U.S. that don't get adopted because what?
It's too expensive.
Then why even bring up
That's-
adoption?
That's because the government
You
literally
know how
makes
much-
it too expensive.
They have so
They
much
shouldn't make
regulations
it-
on adopting,
if they
it's
don't-
almost impossible.
If they don't want people,
But that's
to
what I'm saying. If it's impossible to adopt,
What?
then we're just increasing the
It's
number.
not about what
If
they-
we're increasing the number of
There's so much
parentless kids,
regulations.
why not have abortion? Why actually make that kid experience that hell?
Okay, there
of
are
not
so many
having
ways
parents?
to stop pregnancy. A fucking condom, birth control. You're literally
Okay, rape is rape.
rape. Okay, I'm not saying.
Alright,
about
dumb
that.
kids are
I'm
dumb
saying if you
kids.
get
They're
raped,
gonna
you
have
should-
sex.
if you
Dumb
get raped,
adults
you
are
should
dumb
be able to
adults.
abort.
Drunk people
No.
happen. They're gonna
I
have
don't-
sex.
I don't
Yeah, you
agree
should be
with
able to abort it.
You
I
should
don't
not
agree.
be.
It's
you
a
should-
life form.
Okay, and you
Okay,
should not.
It's
Yeah,
a whole. It's like
that's
saying
gonna
I'm
end.
just gonna fucking
might
kill you.
be
because-
sooner, might be later.
You want 16-year-olds
Do you know-
to bring a
no,
kid
do you
in
know
this
what-
world so it can live through.
Do you know the
Yeah,
physical?
that's
and-
just ruining their life and
Literally.
probably the babies too.
The physical and mental of a pregnant lady, like they should not have to go through that just because they got raped.
Yeah.
I completely think that
Yeah.
they should. They want the abortion.
I
Yeah,
completely
They're
I know,
never
you're-
gonna look at that
you're
baby in
committing
the same
people
way.
to misery, bro. You're committing people to misery for either a mistake, a young stupid mistake, or because they
No.
literally got forcibly.
No, a mistake.
raped.
No, you can 100% avoid pregnancies.
Yes, you can.
No,
you can.
not
But at a
100%.
drunk
It's
party,
not 100.
on
There's a
drugs,
thing called-
98%.
Dude,
Rape, immaculate conception.
I'm
fucking-
saying, dude, okay, other than rape, if you literally are having safe sex, like if you do not want to get pregnant, you will not get pregnant. And literally, okay, ovulation. I'm not talking about rape.
Bro,
you cannot stop rape.
I know, but I'm saying
Sex
there's
is
just
fine.
mistakes.
The condom breaks. Accidents
You
happen.
know when the condom breaks. If you don't know when the condom breaks, you're a fucking idiot and shouldn't be having sex.
Mistakes are made.
Mistakes
you
are
always
made.
wear a condom?
Why make
No,
your mistake?
but I
their
have sex
mistake?
said the girl's on birth control and you pull out. Pre-cum is literally not fertile. You cannot get a girl pregnant off pre-cum.
Bro,
And I do not come in the girl. Wow, you're literally 99%.
pregnancy doesn't work
Drunk
all percent of
mistakes,
the time.
dude.
It's like, what is it, 90% of the time it works?
I'm pretty sure I was a drunk.
Pregnancy
98%
does
of the
not
time?
work.
Matt, you wanna be on the next
Pregnancy
one?
does not work
Or,
90% of the time.
Pregnancy,
90%?
birth control, fuck me.
No, and you,
It does not work 100% of the time.
Okay,
Nobody wants to fuck
okay,
him.
but literally
He's
think about it. If the
pregnant
girl's
off
on
just
birth
9 out of
control
10
and you're
times.
having sex with a condom, look at the rate. Look how low that
That
percentage of
condom's
having
gotta
a baby.
break and the birth control's gotta fail.
And if that happens,
That's impossible.
And
And
they,
they don't
have
work.
that. No,
It's
it's
not
not.
impossible.
No, and okay, take
It's
this.
just almost
ovulation.
inconceivable.
Ovulation is literally like 4 days out of the fucking month. Like you literally have to do it on one of those days,
You gotta nail the fucking target.
dude. Like no, it's such a.
It has to
low
be
chance.
such a coincidental thing.
Yeah, literally.
holy shit, this is the first time you talked.
Yeah.
No, like I'm literally saying there are so much ways. If you do not want to get pregnant,
You
take
won't.
the steps to not get
I just
fucking
don't.
pregnant.
I just don't believe in
They're
abortion.
just there are mistakes.
The
Mistakes are
government
made.
literally should.
Why-
fucking
why
make the
make-
price
No,
to,
hell
to
no.
get a kid? They
Why?
should, you
why
shouldn't
make-
have to buy a
why
fucking
make your
human being.
why make your mistake your kid's mistake? If you cannot afford it and it's going to starve or it's going to have problems, you have to give it up to some stranger.
That
why,
can.
Why make that mistake?
That-
They can.
Or it's gonna rot inside of a home that it's never gonna be left, and at 18 it's gonna probably get kicked out onto the streets.
It's only
It's
in
gonna
that
become-
home because of the government.
And the
Literally,
government?
they make it too expensive to get a kid. You shouldn't have to buy
No,
a
no,
fucking kid.
no. The
That is-
16-year-old girl that's fucking giving it up to government is hoping that kid goes to a safe place
And yet it gets trapped in an orphanage where it will suffer.
and not
That's
be loved
because
and
of
get
the
kicked out at
government
age
putting
18.
it there.
It's a fucked up system. The system that needs to change, but it's the system we have.
Yeah.
It's
Why
not
not
gonna
accept
happen.
They
what
need
is?
to change
I'll let
it.
you know, Matt.
It's not gonna change. It's not.
It needs to, but a lot of things need to change.
It's not. You
What
think
do you
that's
gotta
the
do?
first thing
So
on their
you
mind?
okay? So you would think that if you're having unsafe sex, say just two 18-year-old kids, they're having unsafe sex. She happens to get pregnant. You think that just because she made a mistake, she can get an abortion?
Yes.
So
No.
you're literally telling me
No.
that that baby has no choice. I
You
mean,
mean
I'm
if-
not saying it has a fucking
They,
conscience right now. or
that
nothing.
is their
But
choice.
That
and
is their own choice of having unsafe sex. They knew.
They
if
need
I
to
put my
step the
dick, if
fuck
I put my
up.
dick in a
Mistakes
girl and
are
I come,
made.
mistakes
They
are
need
made,
to
but you can
step
prevent
the
the
fuck
mistakes.
up.
Do I go
Exactly.
and shoot up a school and
But
make a mistake?
we-
I know what I'm doing.
We are
Yeah,
intelligent
but
people.
it's
I know
her
what I'm
body.
doing.
She can fucking do whatever she wants with that body at that point in time. That's
No,
not a
no,
sentient being
no.
at that time.
No, because it is
No.
somebody else's life. That is somebody else's life. At that point, when that girl is pregnant, that is somebody else. It may be
That
her
is
body, but
another
that is
life.
a
Then
whole
have
life.
more
That is like-
regulations on abortion. Don't make
No,
abortion
they-
for
no,
just
have no
women's
regula-
choice
Have
alone.
more fucking common sense to have safe sex.
You can't
Exactly.
ask
There's
that.
not you. There's
It's like the,
no
it's like the
more.
last subject,
Okay,
the
what are you gonna
obesity
do?
thing.
Keep regulating
It's like
shit
the-
whenever it's common sense?
It's like the obesity thing.
People don't
Yeah,
have common sense,
but they don't.
They
Okay.
if they're gonna do what they want to do. If we're gonna have to put a system in place, make sure if you're gonna have an
Yeah,
abortion,
honestly,
God
the
forbid.
human side of me says that no, abortion is fucked up
It
entirely.
is fucked up.
It
But
is.
But-
the logical side of me says that it's,
One
it's
person-
something that just has to be done.
One person, say the girl wants to have an abortion and she doesn't want the baby. Say the guy wants the baby. She will still get an abortion because it's her body.
And you think
that's
that's
fuck-
okay?
That's fucked up.
But
I
you
say
definitely.
that's
literally
fucked up.
But you just
No,
said
I say
abortion
in
is-
that-
it's her body.
Okay,
I say
takes
in that
two.
it takes two
people.
Takes
Okay?
two people.
Yeah.
I say if both parties are in legal agreement and within
No.
You
restricted
could
confines.
just avoided it all
No.
by not nutting in the bitch. Don't nut in the bitch.
You say it like
Bro.
everyone has common sense.
Bro.
Everybody, dude, you literally.
Some people
Oh
don't
my
have
God.
common sense.
Then don't be having fucking. Dude, if you don't want a kid, do not stick your dick in a
Well, see,
fucking.
that's
uterus
common
Bro, but
sense.
that's
Cum.
That's the common sense they don't have.
Masturbate.
Yeah.
You know how
But
many
when you're-
kids I've met that have 30 fucking baby mamas because they literally cannot understand that they cannot take care of children.
Okay.
It's a personal subject, bro. My dad was 24 years old and my mom was 15.
Abortion is a revenue stream for crooked medical companies.
Okay, putting down your pets.
Abortion is a revenue stream for crooked American companies. How is it a crooked stream? It's a
The money
crooked
they get
scheme.
from abortion.
Well, there's more money
Yeah,
from
it's gonna
adoption.
cost. It's gonna obviously
More
cost
money
something.
to adopt it than abort it, bro.
I just don't believe in it.
More money to fund it too.
It's
honestly.
a life form. It's
To
like
fund that kid
going
from
out and just killing
kids
somebody.
adopted.
Yeah, I
It's
kill an
another
insect
fucking
that's
life
that
form.
big. Also, a baby's probably at that big. What? How many weeks into the process is it?
Like
Fucking before he gets even a heartbeat.
3 or 4. No, whoa, it's like 20.
20 weeks before he gets a
Something like that.
heartbeat.
It's
No,
a
it,
long
no,
time.
it's not 20 weeks.
Dude,
It's a
you
lot.
are talking about a human
It's like
life.
fucking weeks.
Human
Yeah.
life, that means what?
Life, just life.
Dude, it's all about how you view life itself.
Exactly.
Yeah, it's
life
just
is
life.
literally, it's just an animal. They can be put
Yeah.
Okay, so say you got
I just
Ashton,
smarted
say you got
someone.
Ashton pregnant, and you 100% wanted the kid, and she did not, and she kills it. Are you okay
Yeah,
with that?
that's fucked
But
up.
you wanted
Why
it.
is it fucked up? It's her body. She can do it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
saying
saying-
if you got pregnant,
I'm
pregnant,
saying
yeah.
that aspect of the conversation
don't
is
care what
fucked
she's
up.
getting. Okay, but she's getting it
Abortion.
done. She's getting it done. She don't care. Payne's getting that abortion.
I would not want it to live in a life where
That's-
me and her cannot see in the same point.
It's not fair for the
Yeah, but
baby
your
at that
dumbass
point.
nutted in her, so I mean, it was your
I
own
mean, hey,
mistake.
you say that, but I actually haven't, so you're good.
I know. But theoretically, I'm speaking and saying.
Either that
you
or I
know.
just don't.
I'm
Okay,
saying-
I'm just saying you're with a girl.
In
I'm
that,
just
with a
saying
lot of
you-
girls
in,
like
in
this,
that
I've had a kid, I
scenario,
don't know
when
how.
when the father wants the baby, that is fucked up because it actually the baby has a place it can go and prosper.
It has a fucking place to go and prosper on this fucking earth.
No, it doesn't. At some point in time, it doesn't.
It can make a
An orphanage
It's a
is
life
not a
form.
An
prospering
It is
place.
literally
Yeah.
a life form that can make it in this fucking world on its own
16
fucking
girl-
choices.
16-year-old gets pregnant, gives it up for adoption. It stays in fucking adoption forever.
Okay,
Till
so-
it's 18.
okay, so-
gets
okay.
out of fucking clique because it
Think
cannot
about it.
legally
Think
stay
about
there
it.
anymore.
Guess what?
And
Guess
it
what?
goes on the streets, does fucking, tries to get a job and does anything. But guess what? It can't.
Okay.
At that point,
Okay,
how does abortion do anything? With it had 18 years. That doesn't.
No, okay, 18
18 years
is such
inside
a
of an
small
orphanage.
factor of your life.
Yeah.
Like, you're literally 18 years. Okay, so
Moving
basically
around to
everything.
different
You
homes.
have a
How
life.
can it
You
do
have a
anything?
life after 18, just because you're fucking okay. You have.
How
a
is your
fucking life.
mental
You
mindset
can-
gonna stay after that point of being
Life
passed
is what
around
you
to
fucking
different
make.
homes?
Exactly.
Life is
Life
literally
it
what you
should
make.
if it's a life form, it should have a
Are you
chance
talking
on
about
this
adult-
earth.
You're
Life
basically
costs
saying
care
that it's
because
really
you
fucked
got
till it's
all-
18 years old, and basically just because it has nowhere to go till it's 18 years old, everything after 18 is completely fucking pointless. But basically,
Life is what
they
you make
shouldn't
it.
even have the option to live till 18.
No.
You're not gonna have a
Struggle.
good life.
It's
to
case by
succeed.
it's case by case. Some people do something and fucking prosper
That's the thing, there's
afterwards.
too many unadopted children as it is.
Yes,
Let's look at the unadoption fucking rate or unadoption right now
unadopted
in
rate.
America.
This is a fact check.
I just think that it's a life form, and if it can be born and live its life the way it wants to fucking be.
Well, the life it wants to live, it sometimes can't.
yeah.
You know how fucked up that is? Wanting something so bad and you
Dude,
can't.
there's
That's
literally-
That's
me.
prison.
That is literally.
That
I
is
want.
basically
That's
fucking
100,000.
I want to live.
107,000. That is, to be honest,
That's
that's,
just
not that
children.
much. That's
That
not
is
that
not
much.
that. It is not that much.
Okay, but when you're 18, you don't need nobody else. Like you can live on your own. You can live on your own at fucking 16.
You say that, but
You can
You
live
say
on
that,
your own
That's a
at
hard
14.
fucking life to live.
I'm still homeless.
It's a hard. Okay, would
I
you
was gonna
rather?
say-
Would you rather have a chance of living on this fucking earth and literally like making your own fucking way, even if you
Or
gotta
would
live
you
somewhere for
rather
16
actually
years?
have to live on this earth and suffer that terrible life?
You're living life. You literally do not know anything.
Life is not always worth living.
You don't. What?
It's not always worth living.
Have you
bro.
died?
If it's gonna
Have
be
I
shitty,
died?
Have you died?
I've been to the point where I wanted to die so badly that life wasn't worth it.
Okay, but at least you got to experience the life.
Why would I want to experience
life because
my
your
life?
life decisions put you there.
My life decisions put me there. My mother. Oh.
No. Now it's getting way too personal.
Yeah, this
Your
is,
life
this is
decisions.
getting far.
No.
This is
No.
getting
No.
far personal.
No.
All right, 1 second. If the kid comes out with a mental defect or
It's not its fault.
till
Not his fault.
It's not its fault.
to
But it
its
changes
point.
the whole family.
till its point where it has to be taken care of by an outside source or it will not survive. Is it at that point? Is it okay to abort then?
No,
You
no,
don't-
but it's not.
You don't know
because
until
it,
it gets there.
in its
No,
mind,
you-
it could be
no,
living the
you
most
don't
happiest
know.
fucking thing on planet
It's
fucking
literally
Earth,
just
and you're just gonna
happy. I
kill
love
it.
life.
It's
I don't think
literally
it's
the
happy,
happiest
it's
thing
just-
on
it's-
this earth, and you're
on
just gonna
this-
kill
Dude,
it.
dumb people are literally one of the smartest.
No, I'm saying
Or
their
not
br-
the
their
smartest, they're
brain,
one of the happiest.
their,
I mean.
their brain
Excuse
starts
me.
to function, but it doesn't.
They-
What
understand.
happens if it's not happy?
What about the effect on the
Fucking,
families?
what is it called?
On the
Shit.
parents?
It's all based. Okay, typically, if you have a Down syndrome kid, they literally like are so happy for that kid.
Sometimes it's not. They hate being touched. They hate social interaction.
But they
All they want to
happy.
do.
You have to, but
No, they're not. They are
in
not.
their head, when they're alone, in their head, they are happy.
No, they are
You
not.
don't know that.
They are stressed out 24/7 about everything.
I'm
You don't
stressed
know that.
out.
You've never
I'm
been
just
in
big
that
chillin',
situation.
dude.
You do not know that. You cannot speak for everybody in that situation. You cannot. I don't care what you say. You can't. Speak
Neither
for that.
can you.
Okay, but I'm not sitting there
No.
arguing that point. I'm not
No.
arguing that point.
Yes, you are. You're
No, I'm
saying
not.
that you just said if they're happy in their situation.
If-
Maybe they're not happy.
Okay, that literally can go with any argument, dude.
So why not?
Literally
why
any
not,
argument you
why
want to
not
argue about.
Then why
50-50
don't
on
we
it.
put abortion to human choice?
Because you have the choice to wear a condom. You have a choice to take birth control to avoid those
Yep.
situations. Why after you have literally created a life that has no say so, and it is literally
Like a dog
reliant.
that
It is
people put
literally
down.
reliant on the girl.
Now the dog, like a dog that people
It,
put
like
down.
you're literally, I'm telling you that fetus is literally reliant on that girl. It
And
has
so
no
is
choice.
an animal on
It
the
has no
person.
choice. No, it's not.
It is reliant.
So a wild animal is completely reliant
Not
on every
wild.
human
I'm
in it.
saying pets. I'm saying animals that
Dude,
we
because
care
we
for.
domesticate them. They can
Okay.
literally, if we put a fucking dog out in the woods, it would still live on its own.
A
Wow,
lot of
fucking
times,
coyote.
a lot of times they die.
I was gonna say the wolves, coyotes.
Dude, animals, they still have their wild instincts. They're completely off topic. That fetus has literally reliant on that girl. You made the choice to have unprotected sex.
And you should have the choice to be able to.
Or,
Take
you know,
it
you
out.
could just completely avoid it by not getting pregnant by having safe sex.
I don't believe.
I believe in the safe sex. If you don't want to have a kid, take the proper necessary steps to not have a child. I
It's
just
literally
believe
It's just
it
at
is
that
a human
point.
choice.
At that point in the fetus, it's just another-
Nobody should abort it. It's a life.
It's
No,
a
at
ball-
that
it's a ball
point,
of
at that
atoms.
point,
It's
it
a
just
ball of
becomes
atoms.
another.
Are you annoyed?
No.
It becomes another point of not making
That's
sure
full
the
right
fetus
now.
comes to full term. It's another.
What makes it a life form?
I'm just letting you guys.
At
go,
what
dude.
point do you
A
think?
heartbeat?
Yeah, 20
when
weeks.
it's first formed, it has no heartbeat.
Okay, if you okay,
So
that's,
20
no,
weeks.
Okay, if it's look up 20 weeks.
Yeah, look up when it actually. I don't want to say that. And then
It's not 20 weeks.
It's way
Because
fucking
Allison is
before that.
pregnant right fucking now, and she's not.
When
20
do
weeks and there's
fetuses get a
heartbeat.
heartbeat?
Yeah, that's actually a good thing.
It's not 20
because I cannot.
It's not 20
tell
weeks.
you.
It is way earlier.
I've
than
never
that.
had a kid. I've never had to worry about it.
22 days.
22 days.
22 days.
fucking days.
It's 3 weeks.
3 weeks.
So do you
3
think?
fucking weeks.
So 3
if
weeks.
you abort it before 3 weeks before it has a fucking heartbeat, sure. You know what develops first on a fucking baby? The fucking anus. All you're destroying is a fucking anus.
That's what I'm saying.
Go ahead.
And I'm with you guys on
Once
that.
you have a fucking
Don't
heartbeat,
take a life.
So once
but
you get a heartbeat,
there are
then
situations
it
where it's
becomes
not.
too much.
nothing
Okay.
has developed on that baby before 22 fucking days.
So after 22 days, when it gets its first heartbeat, then it becomes.
Yeah, 'cause morally, I think that's wrong.
Beer gut.
Completely wrong. Completely wrong.
So if a daddy fucks his daughter and gets his daughter pregnant, is it wrong?
Dude, no, that the rape on this stance is so fucking no. It's so wrong.
Yeah, but
I
it's-
think that you can. Okay, if you're gonna have if you got raped and you know you're fucking pregnant, get the fucking abortion.
That's what I'm saying.
Exactly.
That's what I'm
Then
trying to tell you.
abortion's okay at
Abortion
that
in
point.
certain situations, I completely agree
Dude,
with.
it's literally
No.
all based off
But
the scenario.
in
It's
general,
still another
in
life
general,
form.
it is a life
No,
form.
it's
But in
not.
certain
it's a life
scenarios,
form. No, okay, it's a
so
life
you're
form.
gonna have a
That's
daddy
not
fuck
gonna-
his daughter, which is beyond fucked up, and
Yes.
have let her have a child.
Okay.
If it ha-
Okay,
it
hold on.
literally can-
Okay, but you don't understand the effects that pregnancies have on a woman, like the mental and shit. Like they'll,
It tears them apart, bruh.
like a lot of women, like when they're pregnant, they become suicidal.
Literally.
That is actually a
Hold
good
on,
question.
we were gonna get to that. I was gonna ask that. But like, if you get raped and you do not even want to have to go through that, I don't think
Good
that
question.
you should have to. Honestly.
Yeah. He's literally that person that raped you signed you up for 9 months of literally your hormones tearing you apart.
Yes. And I don't think that you should
Life
have to
form?
go through that emotion.
Life form.
Maybe at certain times the abortion system was made for situations like that,
is-
but it's been
That
so
child will be a constant
abused. It's
sign
been
of
so
pain.
abused
Women
at that
are
point.
literally designed to fucking go through that shit and be.
Oh, they're
That
designed
doesn't-
for it?
Dude, okay, but that
Doesn't matter.
it doesn't
Mentally,
matter.
they crack, bro.
Yes.
They crack.
So do you. So does he. And so does.
But you don't
fucking
have to have
everybody.
kids.
But you can avoid, like, I'm just saying, like, the emotional stress that they go through
It's
when
not-
they don't have to go through that. I don't think they.
That's
if
fucked.
they,
That's like
if you
putting
get-
someone to 9 months of torture.
I think that if you put yourself in that situation, you should have the kid. If you do not put yourself in that situation,
Exactly.
you should.
That's my exact viewpoint. If it is not your choice.
Okay, now the
rid
question that he
yourself.
asked is, here's a question: your doctor says either your wife or your baby will die in labor. Which do you choose?
You
Wife.
choose the
I think
wife. The
you
wife.
You
wife.
choose the baby.
The baby.
You want to just argue, bro.
No,
Why? Why did you choose the baby?
Because the baby has an entire life of doing.
The woman is
That
already.
goes back to the whole entire abortion stance that you're completely against.
No, I told you.
You literally have created a bond with this girl. You love this girl. You're literally married to
The
this
woman
girl.
could have more children. Alright, I was
The
about to say
wife,
the
the
children
wife.
can't have more babies, but they can.
The wife.
But the
100%
wife
You have
can
literally
have already
you have grown with
set
this
up.
girl. You have literally married this girl. You have
Okay.
literally planned to have kids with this girl.
Okay.
You literally
Something called
you love this
sacrifice.
girl. So you're gonna sacrifice your wife.
You're one point in life on this planet.
It's
everybody
to
listen to me.
reproduce.
You can also
Reproduce.
try to reproduce.
Take the child. Let it live. Reproduce.
Okay,
No.
but you could also reproduce more with that wife in the future.
But it can also reproduce more in the future.
Way more in the
How
future.
is now? This is not for every.
Okay, what about
Husband,
the emotional
at that
damage on the
point-
kid? Like, oh, mom died for me.
He wouldn't know it.
At that
You would
point,
know it.
yeah.
I mean,
What
from him? Yeah.
What
There's
mental
but
stress?
what about the mother that lost her child?
What mental stress after that point is the fucking
No.
kid gonna experience?
Not every time.
And husband at that point.
What?
What mental stress is that kid going to experience and husband at that point that's going to create a broken household for that child to grow up in?
Either way, it's gonna be a broken household. They lost a fucking kid.
Or you lost your
Yeah,
kid or you lost
kids-
your spouse.
Either
Yeah.
way, yeah, there's too much emotional stress.
That's what I'm saying.
But I'm just saying, like, you have already.
I'd rather choose my son and make the sacrifice because I know my wife would want that.
Yes.
Yeah, but you have a
Exactly.
biased opinion about women.
Yeah, I fucking
They're demons.
Women
Yeah,
fucking suck, bro. I'm not gay. I need pussy, but they, god damn it, so hard.
And every time you said child, you did not say.
What do you think?
What if
You don't
my
want to.
girl said that? You said, what if my boy was
You're not
that was
even
my
talking.
boy?
Dude, I don't even know. I was letting you guys go on. You guys are. you and
This is
Heath,
your
bro.
stream. Why are
No, him and Heath were just fucking just going on
Because
and on
me
and
and
on
Heath
and on
always
and
do
on.
this every single time we just debate.
Yep.
Bro, you guys are getting so heated.
Yes, because we have two completely different standpoints on abortion.
We've also lived two completely different lives.
Yeah, and I could bring that up too. I
You
think
could
it's your
also
life
make a
choices.
life. You could also make your life.
His life
better.
was.
Are you guys about to hit
No,
that
you cannot
personal
say
level?
no. You dude. Okay, whatever you go through in life.
I made bad life
Yes.
choices.
Okay, but whatever you go through in life is all how you handle it.
Exactly. But sometimes you have something that you can't control that makes it
They just
impossible.
about, they about hit a
So mental
personal
illness,
level.
basically.
They about crossed that line.
bro? That's like that time we almost touched Schmeelses.
I
Okay,
know,
what about
right?
your existing
Yeah.
kid asking about mommy? Oh,
Can't
mommy
say that on
died just so
stream.
you can live.
Yeah.
Even though mom could have lived and we could have, had 1 more kids in the future.
That's like
Yeah,
saying
but
you're.
the
That's
kid
like saying
also
you're
can have-
meaningless, son.
yeah,
Fuck you.
What?
Okay, but that's basically saying, hey, I love you, my wife, but you fuck off. 'Cause I like the kid that I've never even met.
No, it's not that. It's
five
saying
years.
you're gonna make this sacrifice so your son that you spent 9 months carrying can live.
Okay, but what your spouse though? Like they could have more kids besides that one.
But that kid could have children of its own.
Okay, but like
Years
you're-
down the road.
L'Haim.
Long time down the road. But
Patience, brother.
your spouse, you could have multiple more kids.
But that's
not just one.
such a selfish thing to say.
But they
But
could
it's
also
not-
have multiple more kids too.
She's
Yeah.
lived a life.
Well,
She's
at this
had her
point,
turn.
either way, it's gonna be a selfish decision.
Dude, your entire argument is completely contradicting your abortion argument. Completely.
Yeah, you're far off.
I
He
told
just
you,
hates
I
women,
told
bro.
you the fucking abortion thing. My viewpoint,
Me
my
and you
viewpoint on
argued-
abortion.
Me and him argued
is
for 30 minutes, and we came to the conclusion that we stand for the same thing.
pretty much. If it's a fucked up thing, kill the baby. If
No,
it's not, let
no,
it live.
No.
You just hate
Even if
women.
it's a fucked up
Yeah.
thing,
No
it's
pre-
still fucking
that
life.
was a serious. Like,
That's all it comes
Yeah.
down to. If it came out to
No, I
you
don't
to
hate
kill every
women. I
woman in
hate
the world.
women's minds.
You're just too biased about women.
Yeah, this is a bad subject
So-
for me.
So
I'm no longer using much intelligence. It's mostly like just my
Biased-
hatred of bitches and
You wanna come pick?
Yeah, you got it. Next subject.
Come pick.
This subject.
Hey, bro.
You want
Hey,
pick?
we need your fingers in here.
Come get your fingers
So
in this.
no pre-existing kids.
Yeah, dude, we've been live for
I
an
think
hour,
live.
an hour and 47 minutes.
An hour?
Jesus.
47
That's
minutes.
it.
That's good. Like that's actually a good like
Keep
podcast.
going. We have the next subject, baby.
Next
You guys
subject.
want to do one more and stuff?
Yeah.
It don't matter.
Huh? We still have like 5 more.
I mean, I gotta
I-
fucking eat tonight.
I do too.
We
I'm
gotta,
hungry.
Yeah, we gotta save some more.
I'm going to Cordell's and get drunk. So.
future.
I'm
podcasts.
okay.
Yeah, I was just saying, I'm getting drunk tonight.
Okay. I just need to eat for
Wow, we might be on this
Hey,
one for a while.
I'll get drunk with y'all, but I need to eat first.
Actually, you know what? We kind of all, I feel like we all have the same opinion. Gender equality.
Bitches are fucking like, why would I make something equal to me that literally can control? They ruin my life.
There's it literally split seconds.
Yeah, they'll go from being
Bro,
all good and gravy
I
to
meant-
just cut my dick off.
When I wrote this, I meant like
Bitches are weaker.
I meant
alright?
like
I have never met a woman that is as intelligent or rational as I am. They all have to have some sort of emotional.
Oh, dude.
You
I
can't bring
never.
it. You
I
cannot
never.
bring.
I am exactly.
Alright, wait,
with you.
when it comes to intelligence,
Yeah, you cannot argue intelligence.
They-
I said I have never met.
Okay,
Yes.
but there's females that are obviously.
They're-
Oh, yeah, they're
I-
more intelligent than I am. I've never met.
I'm with you on this
I
one.
completely think.
Yeah, you look at Dustin.
Oh,
Hold on, Andrew.
physical,
This dude is huge. This dude is
They-
huge.
they can't.
They can't beat that.
Yes, they can be. Dude,
There's
there's
a lot of women out
The
there.
biggest one is nowhere near even. Actually, she on by the
Definitely, dude.
Yes,
The
you've not
shit
seen
ton.
women.
Only
Fuck,
because
I
you
have.
took fucking steroids.
Bro, look at these questions that Andrew asked about our last topic. They were literally so good, and I'm pissed off I didn't read them before.
Extreme crook.
He's asking about like, so like if you had to choose between your wife and your kid, what if you already had a kid?
So
And then you had
that
to
becomes a
choose.
whole different standpoint.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And all of
abortion
this
is
is situational.
I think
because it's how your emotions function. Some of us, I think life is literally meaningless.
I
There's
think-
always another.
Okay. Go back to it. If you've already had a pre-existing kid, like he said, a 4-year-old.
Yeah.
If you had a pre-existing kid, would you still choose a kid?
Oh, fuck that.
No, I think. Bro.
It's gonna
Okay.
die, bro.
Okay. That was so
I
quick.
think-
Oh, so honest.
I hate you, bro.
Bro, he was so honest about
was
that.
amazing.
I literally think that it should be all based on the female. The
Bro,
guy
we're
shouldn't
on
be able to
gender
choose.
equality. We're going
Women
back
sometimes
subjects.
let their emotions cloud their decision, so putting a
I
woman in a
don't
place
think
can be
the guy
questionable.
should choose whether the
Exactly. Putting a woman in that position, they're retarded.
Bro, okay, gender
No,
equality.
dude, I literally think that females should be able to choose whether they
Physically,
should
women
choose.
are not
it's
superior
all
to
based
men.
I don't
It's all
think
based on-
men. I
In
don't
what
think
ways?
men
Hold on,
should
hold on,
choose.
In
hold on.
what ways can
I
a
agree
woman
with you.
prosper more than men?
What ways can a woman prosper more men?
Yes.
If they more intelligence to the table,
Zero.
more intelligence to the table.
Yeah, maybe, but zero.
So you think women are biologically more intelligent than men?
No,
I did not say
No,
that. I'm just
definitely
saying,
not.
No, like
I
he
mean,
said,
if
their,
you
their
take-
emotions
if you
cloud
take
that
two people and the woman's more
Exactly.
intelligent,
I
I
am
think
with
that-
Heath on this one completely.
They
So
have
I'm
too
saying,
much.
I'm saying like, take a man and a woman inside the same experiences through life.
The
At
man
the
will
end,
succeed.
If what woman
It depends
is
on the
going to be
experience.
better than a man?
It depends on the
If they're
experience.
If they're through the exact same experience and everything,
It depends
like,
on the
same
experience.
time, I think they're equal.
So
it
physically,
depends on the experience.
No,
a
not
woman.
physically. Not physically.
Mentally.
Dude, you know, mentally, yes. Physically, you know a male is more
So a
dominant.
woman is going to be inferior no matter what.
Yes.
On a physical level, yes.
Yes. Every single time.
No, I'm saying every aspect.
You can't do that.
No, emotionally,
It
yes.
depends.
Physically, no.
Emotionally, they are so
Emotionally,
clouded
they're
and fucked
they're
up.
better.
No.
No, emotionally they are weaker, bro. Women cannot make up their mind for the slightest thing.
Wait
Most of the
till
time, they'll get
No,
mad at
that's
you.
a-
They'll
that
get
is a
mad at you
product-
for one thing.
that is a
their
product-
whole life.
No, that is a product of their environment. I'm saying a man and a woman going
When-
through the same
Every
experience.
woman is insane.
Yes.
No, you're so biased. dude.
No.
I don't
Yes,
care.
yes.
You are so biased.
I don't fucking
I don't know
care.
who fucking hurt you. All right.
Broke your fucking
No,
heart.
I'm saying a woman,
Fuck bitches.
a man and a woman going through the same experiences. So the man's gonna be inferior, or superior.
Yes.
Most of the time.
Yes. Most of the time, yes.
That's so sexist.
I don't care.
Yeah, but it's not sexist if it's saying like.
sexist. If you're saying a male's better than a female, you're sexist.
I'm
Yeah.
sexist.
I'm
I'm sexist.
sexist.
I'm sorry. I just
I'm
am.
sexist. That's
Fuck
100%
bitches.
sexist.
So we're sexist.
You
I'm
accepted
not.
it, yes.
Well, Christ.
God
There's
damn it.
really no
I'm so
factual way to prove that
I
women.
am so sorry.
I
for
will.
any
No, I
female
retract
viewers.
that. Women can deal with pain way more than
Whoa,
men.
no,
I'm-
they
Bullshit.
Yes,
No,
they
they
can.
cannot.
And it's a biological fact that
Negative.
women
No.
can deal with pain
No.
way more than men.
No.
Look
No.
it up.
No.
You're
Look
just saying
it
that
up.
because pregnancy.
No.
Literally, it's pretty
No,
much
that is no.
bet you
they
pain
can-
literally
no,
right
not
now,
because of pregnancy. They are biologically able to deal with pain way more than
Literally,
men.
if a guy gets
Well,
kicked
show
in
me
the
the
nuts, it's
damn
worse
facts on that.
pain.
Yeah.
It's
Because I don't
literally
believe
worse
that.
pain than them going through birth.
I-
If a dude gets kicked in the
How do
nuts,
I-
it's worse pain
how do I
than
type
a
this out?
bitch going through
It
pregnancy.
might not be as long of pain, but it's
Dude,
worse.
It is definitely
I
worse.
think
They've
that, dude, it's all-
proven
you
that
have the
over
same
and over and over.
pain factors. Like
I think it
it's
just
all.
depends on the person.
Yeah, it's like somebody can fucking break
Pain
down on
tolerance.
somebody yelling at them, and then another person can fucking get shot in the fucking arm and be like,
All right, you gotta give me a
What the
second.
fuck was that?
I spelled.
You
All right, hey, you gotta give me a second with this. I spelled does with an F, so chill.
Fuzz.
He is so
Fuzz.
drunk.
Fuzzy.
Being strong only matters in a physical workforce. Many jobs or positions in life don't require a lot of strength. Yes, I agree with that. Like,
I have no idea what your name is. I have no idea what your name is, lady.
That's Bailey.
Bailey. Hi, Bailey. Hi, yours girlfriend. Okay. I don't hate
He's
you,
sexist.
but I am sexist as fuck.
That's a great way to
He-
introduce yourself, by the way.
You got.
The majority of what you said is wrong anyways, so I don't fucking care.
All opinions.
Yeah.
All opinions. All opinions. All opinions. All opinions.
Zach, get the jar.
Huh?
Get the jar.
No, he's trying to prove a point.
Yeah,
I think
sure.
he's completely fucking wrong.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I read it somewhere. I swear to
Oh
God.
my god, on a
I
blog
saw it on
that you
Twitter
made.
once.
I'm
All I
trying
gotta
to
say is,
find
like,
like.
guys,
He probably.
guys duke it out if they get upset, like on the fucking spot, and then chicks are just like, "Oh, okay, I'll see you next week."
And then
No,
they
but
talk
that's
shit and then they talk shit behind each
That's
other's
a
back,
product
fucking
of their
fake bitch.
environment. They're used to being a woman.
Fuck exactly. The dudes will duke it out and then the next day be best
Not
friends.
me, you
I
all
fucking
pussy
wish
right now.
girls fought it out. I would love to be a
Ex-
bitch's ass.
She is
Swear to
complete.
God.
She is right on that. If girls literally just fist fight instead of just talking
Don't-
shit.
not advice. Not advice.
Yeah.
Don't take that as.
In the
actual-
home, women are more
No.
nurturing of the children and care for them on an emotional level,
I
while
love
the man is a
kids,
protector and
little
usually the
fuckers.
provider.
Hey,
Well, that's like typical. That's traditional, like relationship. That's like that's how it's always
That's
been. The
because
male's always been a
that's
provider.
because they grow
Huh?
inside of them. They have that bond.
who's the guy
yeah.
with the IQ of 160 in your guys' chat
Care about the stream or the chat?
in the stream?
Like, let's
Yeah.
type in the
Who's
chat.
asking you all the questions?
Andrew Richards.
Oh, Andrew Richards.
Oh.
I couldn't find it.
So we're gonna go ahead and verify that as a false fact.
Yeah.
It's a false fact. I thought I read it somewhere. Apparently, I didn't.
Go to Twitter.
It probably was.
That YouTube video at late night. God, I hate when people
honestly-
use YouTube as fucking factual evidence, bro. It's so annoying, especially like Patrick.
Bro,
I
Give
saw
me
it on a
quality.
YouTube
I
video.
really, no, I thought I
think
really
they're
read
equal.
that from somewhere, and
Bro.
I thought I didn't.
I think they're equal. 100%.
Yeah, probably, but no. Fuck.
No.
Oh Jesus Christ! I thought that was a mix. That was straight.
Other than a physical, like if like day like equal pay. Like if you take somebody like
Equal pay, yeah.
no.
Orange
Like
juice,
say you
bro.
take somewhere a job that needs more
died.
physically demanding. If the male can do it better, they should obviously be
It's
paid more.
pay
because
for
it's more-
skills.
Yes, yes,
It's pay
exactly.
for skills. Yes.
Yes.
There are ways.
You
to
don't
run
even
that.
agree on that.
There are ways to run that.
How?
Physically demanding jobs, get a
Yes.
tool that can allow her to physically do it.
Okay,
And
but
that's
what if
just
there's not a
paying
tool?
more
What-
money
what-
to do
There's
the
always
job.
a tool.
Okay, but what if there's not? That's
There's literally always a
no,
fucking
taking
tool.
take
Any
only
physical thing you need
Take
to do.
that
there's
heavy
a
ass
fucking
box
floor
and put it on
jack.
that
There's
heavy
something,
ass
bro.
table.
Yeah, they're okay.
Any physical job, which is entirely what you're talking
What
about,
if, what
can
if
be
the tool? Okay,
aided
what
by
if
a
the
tool.
okay, what if the physical process is slowed down by the tool? What if it's faster just to do
Okay.
it?
Okay.
Yeah.
Now you're talking about efficiency again and laziness.
What?
If you need the tool, even if it takes longer,
If it's faster
if
to
it's
do it,
required to do
if
it, then
it's
you need
fa-
the fucking tool.
Hey,
no, you don't,
Hey.
because if it's faster to do it by your fucking hand, and the dude can do it faster because he's physically stronger.
Okay, yeah, a
So
business
then-
would take them. Yeah. a
Yeah,
business
yeah,
would.
pay 'em more.
Is it fair? No, not entirely.
Why is it not? Because the dude can
No,
get more done.
that
is
It's
totally
just
fair.
because you can get more done does not mean.
Dude, why would I pay
Why?
somebody the same amount
Alright,
if
what-
they're putting off
what-
way
I'm
more
not
work?
saying it's
Like
what
fucking
should
me
be
and
done.
you. Look
I'm
at
not
me
saying
and
it's
you.
efficient.
Dude,
I'm saying
compared
it's
to
not
fucking
fair.
Maverick. You think
I'm not
Maverick
saying
can
it's
do the same as
efficient.
us? Fuck
I'm not
no.
saying it's efficient. I'm saying it's not.
What
fair.
what would you do if you were a
Why
boss?
is it not
Would
fair?
you
It is
pick the
fair.
guy or the girl?
Would I pick the guy or the
Yeah.
girl? I'll only hire dudes.
Straight.
I don't
Alright,
really
alright,
You're
we're
such a
getting
huge
we're
sensitive.
getting into such a biased fucking.
So biased. You are literally beyond
I'm
biased.
picking a different subject.
What did he say about my IQ? You have 160 IQ.
You have 160 IQ.
Good job.
You're doing
How
great.
many viewers you got, bro? I'm curious.
28.
3. You have 3.
I got 73 right now.
73.
I
My
might have
bad.
made 70 fake accounts.
That's the point. Wow. Okay. LGBTQ rights.
No.
No.
No, we already covered
Covered gay
we
marriage.
already-
We covered that.
Yeah, I was
in
gonna say
gay
we
marriage.
already covered that one. So go do.
So you think the other 32 genders are all
72.
We got 2 in there. We need to
When a
save
doctor,
some.
when a baby is born, a doctor does not fucking look at its mental
That's what's
fucking
coming
thing
with
to predict
So you wanna be
its
a guy
gender.
or a girl?
It literally goes off of what is down below the belt.
I mean, you could cut.
What
it
about
off.
hermaphrodites when they can go either way?
You're a hermaphrodite.
Yeah, there's a different. There's a
You know, there's a male, female.
It's actually a
It's probably
We do
What?
what Gretchen, yeah.
What?
But other than that, no.
Was that our last one?
Well, there's
Oh,
two
yeah.
more, but I thought that one.
Black holes.
Oh God.
Did we ever go?
I think we already covered that.
Yeah, we already
space.
covered
All right,
it.
I'd say let's end it on that one. Leave one for the fucking next one. What is it?
Legalization of marijuana.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
I think we're all
definitely-
in agreement there on.
Yeah.
The government is so scared to talk about drugs
Or
that they literally will not
it's a
legalize.
mind-affecting drug. Why make it legal? Because
Exactly.
it literally
It's a
affects
gateway drug.
performance.
It's a gateway drug.
That it
You do
affects
that?
gateway drug. It literally causes laziness.
So does fucking alcohol that we've been drinking this whole
Yeah,
fucking
you
night.
think kids
Speak
just
for
stop
yourself.
at alcohol? They go to marijuana that's legal. Once you legalize it, they're gonna go to something else.
It's a gateway drug.
It's a gateway drug.
Boom.
No, it's
Just
not.
because they
That's
can do
Anything
something
that
wrong,
alters-
they'll go to
Okay,
it.
what happens when it alters your mind? When you no longer get the same high, you're gonna go to something stronger. It is literally
A fact. That's what I. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, no, go ahead. No, personal
That's-
experience. You can
Okay,
talk
personal
about
experience.
You can talk on
honestly, that's what I did. I started
Exactly.
smoking weed with Levi. Okay, I'm not gonna say last names, but with a Levi for months, and it didn't do the same thing. I realized that's not what I wanted, so I started doing meth. Literally
Personal
methamphetamines
experience.
that ruins lives, and I did it for like 3 or 4 years, and it ruined my life. I went through withdrawals. I had problems. I lost my job. Lost my literally a lot of my family, and it is a
it. Weed for
gateway
medical
drug.
reasons are
I don't
mostly
think it is.
okay in my opinion. You cannot
Medical
For medically,
reasons,
I
bro.
don't
If
think
you're
it
so anxious that you smoke, okay, but don't go ridiculous and smoke so much you
So-
become fucking retarded.
So you say medical marijuana should be legalized, but recreational marijuana shouldn't?
No,
No.
recreational.
Recreational means you use it
Anybody
like
can
a
do
fucking
it.
candy bar. All right, negative.
Yeah.
Medical.
No, definitely not medical.
So what about alcohol?
Alcohol?
Yeah, it's recreational,
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely.
but it
legalize
has
that
way
too.
more heart.
You legalize exactly what I'm
Dude,
drinking.
weed should
You
be legal
legalize.
and alcohol should be illegal, if anything.
Honestly,
Yeah.
there's a lot more like drunk driving kills, and there's so much
Okay,
more
but
that
you cannot-
happens.
Okay, whenever somebody gets a wreck, they don't test them for fucking weed. You cannot sit there and say that person was 100% sober. They just don't test for that. Literally.
Okay, that's
There's so
actually-
many
that's
people
actually-
that
that
is
is-
really
that is a
high
logical
that
point.
wreck, and
That's
they
a-
just can't prove
Funny enough, I actually saw fucking
They have tests
Moss.
now to actually.
Dakota Moss literally
see-
wrecked in
yeah,
front of the fucking
with
high
a
school and
Yeah.
hit some dude's car that was parked because he was high as fuck. That's a logical point. I'm
Mhm.
sorry.
They just don't test for that.
I'm sorry. But yeah,
And it's still
alcohol.
driving under the influence. So like,
I
you
mean,
still can get a
alcohol should
DUI.
probably be illegalized.
Yeah.
You know, it actually. I mean, it does cause some problems. A lot of problems actually. And I mean, medically, it's actually worse for you. Like,
Alcohol?
Yeah,
Yeah,
alcohol
yeah,
is worse.
yeah.
psoriasis. I mean, it's terrible.
Liver failure.
Alcohol is also regulated,
kidneys.
but people abuse their limits. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
The more you drink, the more
I
you
mean,
want.
yeah, we.
That's what we be doing all night, bro.
There's always a good and a bad. I mean, to everything.
But it also comes to like a moral compass of one's legal and one's not.
yeah,
Yeah.
honestly.
I mean,
Yeah,
everything
yeah,
in
socially,
moderation.
that's
It
the
goes
thing.
back to everything
Life
in
is-
moderation.
life is
Like,
life.
That's
bro.
literally what I said earlier. Everything is bad for you.
No,
Every
life
fucking
is
thing.
life. Life is life. You know, you're gonna do what you're gonna do. You're gonna make the choices you're gonna make, and nobody can decide.
I'm just
what
saying you
do.
morally accept alcohol because it's legal.
Yeah.
Do I morally accept that?
No, I'm not.
Hey,
I'm
when
just
we were
saying,
when
like,
we were
as-
below the age of 21, we were still buying alcohol illegally.
I'm not buying. We were getting so much.
We were
getting
acquiring-
al-
we
we
were
were
acquiring
acquiring alcohol.
with
When
mysterious
you fucking
methods.
quit, dude, they're gonna report it. We're all going to fucking.
Wait,
jail.
we're over. 21.
That
They
wasn't
can't
morally
prove it.
right, but we still did it.
Yeah, I'm just.
But
Yeah,
then again, your parents could do it, so it's kind of like you still.
Technically, did you know that it's actually legal to drink alcohol in religious ceremonies? There's like 3 of them. You can actually
Yeah.
drink alcohol underage, but it had to be at one of those 3 things. I can't remember what they were. One's religious ceremony.
Wasn't it like
Was it like wine?
Yeah,
bread?
yeah,
Yeah.
alcoholic beverage could be done.
Oh,
you know,
yeah, well,
religious
They literally
ceremonies.
serve wine at church. So. I mean,
Well,
and
No,
usually-
That's-
no.
that's
That's
usually
Catholics. That's Catholics. Just
it's
like
usually
that.
grape juice. I think it changed it.
That's
Yeah,
Christianity.
it is grape
That's-
juice.
that- yeah.
It's not,
I went
it's
to
not wine anymore.
I went to a Catholic ceremony when I was in basic.
Catholic.
It was
Why?
very awkward. I felt so.
Yeah, you
awkward.
walk in. I don't believe in none of this shit.
No, that's what I said. I went to the wrong ceremony.
He meant to go to.
No,
a
I
wedding
straight up,
ceremony
they
and he went
said-
to the Catholic.
They straight up
It is
said,
grape juice. Yeah,
"Hey,
it's
there's a Catholic ceremony. You guys go." And I went. I thought it was Christianity. at that point in basic, when they said
It
you
is.
could go somewhere besides where the fucking drill sergeants are, then you win.
No, that's the thing.
And I went to a
Christianity and
Catholic-
Catholicism are so damn close, it's not even funny.
I went to
And
Catholic.
Christianity was actually started from Catholicism.
No, there is a the ceremony between
Yes.
Catholic
I
and
thought it was
Roman,
Christianity was
Roman
so.
Catholicism was the basis for Christianity.
Yes.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It was so awkward. Bro, I thought it was Christianity. I thought it was just normal, like they sing Kumbaya and
No.
shit. And I sat there and slept.
Kumbaya, wrong religion.
Motherfuckers came out in cloaks and shit
Yeah.
with waving fucking.
Sage.
Yeah,
Sage.
I
Yeah.
felt so confused.
It's
they wanted me.
serious, bro.
They wanted me to go up there and take bread from a mouth from a guy I didn't know and drink.
Did you do it?
Yeah.
You're a Catholic now, dude.
No, I went up there. I was like,
This dude got saved. He don't even know it. Bro.
bro. I went up there and I was like, yeah, I don't really know why I'm here. They said, you never been to a Catholic ceremony? I was like, no. He was like, put this in your mouth. That was bad. I'm not 12 year old.
What in your mouth?
I'm not 12.
Typical Catholic preach.
Yeah.
I put bread on my mouth. He touched me on the shoulder. He started saying some prayer. I looked down and started thinking about what I was gonna eat next lunch. I went straight along. I felt so bad. Bro, I went back to my seat. I looked at the guy next to me. I'm like, I gotta leave.
Was that the last topic?
Yeah, that was the last one.
topic.
Are we hitting 2 hours yet?
Yeah, we definitely have 2 hours.
Yeah, we're over 2 hours.
Okay.
That's good, that's a good podcast.
Cut it.
Do the
Peace, love, and happiness.
Please don't try to find any of us and fight us because I will kill you. All right. These are just opinions.
let's do
Very biased
Let's
opinions.
do
Maybe.
shout out, I guess fucking Anthony Vaughn,
What's up?
Pray for him.
Pray for him.
Dustin Jameson,
I know where Keith
the
lives.
fucking host, even though I'm doing all the talking.
Fuck you. Me and Heath did way more talking than anybody.
Well, they were going
Oh, you guys.
I
did.
fucking hate Heath.
Keith,
I just want to argue to argue, bro.
No, I
I'll
did
battle
too.
it
That's
out.
why I
I
literally
slap the
go.
shit at you, but I love you.
Zachary
I go
motherfucking
completely against
Christensen, and then Heath Burns.
Howdy.
And I think we're done.
Alright,
That's
peace
good. That's a
out.
wrap.